Ryan Appleberry. Colin Lake. John Marquez.
Watch the crossover. Watch the
Lee
crossover.
Helmrich.
It is clear.
Scott Mann. Alexis Helmrich.
All right, I got a clear check out of everybody. Race is going live in 1 minute. Race is going live in 1 minute. Give you guys another
3
lap
minutes to the
by.
start of the race.
Do not break them on warm-up. Watch crossover. Slow in the crossover. Slow in the crossover. Slow in the crossover. All right. Back straightaway is closed. Back straightaway is closed. Going to get our cars lined up. Back straightaway is closed. This is our 17.5 buggy B main event. Or excuse me, C main event. Marquez in the 7. Caller in the 6. Scott Mann in the 5. Alexis Helmrich in the 4. Ryan Appleberry in the 3. Lake in the 2. There's a box there for a reason. I will put it there. And Lee Helmrich on the pole. All right, you know the gig. Make your passes clean. Rough driving, I will be calling for. If you take somebody out for a position, you need to relinquish it back. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Sound of the tone. And we're off and running with your 17.5 buggy C main event. Helmrich going to lead us out. Lake in the 2. Appleberry in the 3. Everybody coming into that crossover section nice and smooth. Helmrich going to be leading us out with the all pink. Lake with the graphite yellow and orange. Appleberry looking to the inside. No harm, no foul. Settle it in. Patience. Helmrich going to lead us out. Appleberry in the 2. Lake getting it wrong, coming through the switchback section. Marshall right there to get him. It's going to be Lee Helmrich leading out. Appleberry in the 2. Alexis Helmrich in the 3. Then it looks to be Mann, Caller, and Lake rounding out my top 6 with Marquez rounding out my 7.
Stop driving the car so goddamn hard.
Leader right now by the start finish line, the all pink of Lee Helmrich. In that 2 is going to be the green of Appleberry. 3 is going to be Helmrich. Helmrich now starting to work up on the back door of Appleberry. Getting a little wrong, coming through the pitcher's mound. Gets it upside down, coming on the front straightaway. Make your passes clean. Nicely done. So Appleberry in the 2, taking the top 2 into that B main event right now. Everybody else slicing and dicing. Julianne and Mann into the top 3. Caller, Helmrich, watch the crossover. It is clear. Lake picking up another spot, moving into the top 4 now. So there's Appleberry in front of the driver's stand. Helmrich going over the over-under. Watch coming through the switchback. Watch coming through the switchback by timing and scoring. It is clear. Lake to the outside of Alexis, and then gets hooked up with Mann, and somehow powers his way through. So it's Lee Helmrich leading out. Appleberry in the 2. Lake another 5.8 back with 2 minutes in, 4 to go. All lower mains are 6-minute mains. My A mains, my double A mains, Marshall at the top of the hill. My double A mains are going to be 7 minutes. Now Alexis finding a way back into the top 3. Lake dropping it to the 4. Lake back to the inside, coming through the triple section. Not the wisest of pass, but watch by start finish line. Marshall by start finish line. Thank you, jury. Race number 2, 21.5 buggy B main event. 21.5 buggy B main event. You will be up next. It is Lee Helmrich leading out. Appleberry in the 2. Alexis in the 3. Lake in the 4. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Keep it clean. Watch by start finish line. 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 Watch the crossover, guys. Watch the crossover. Keep your passes clean. So now Appleberry, a little bit of rough lap. 3 minutes in, 3 to go. He's got Helmrich and Lake closing in on a 6. Appleberry off the end of the straightaway. Helmrich off the end of the straightaway. Lake off the end of the straightaway. So it's within sight. They just need to stay in the middle of the track. Lee Helmrich leading out by start-finish line right now. Appleberry off the end of the straightaway. Helmrich coming off the end of the straightaway. Lake coming off the end of the straightaway. Gap between second and third is going to be 3.6 seconds. Gap between third and fourth going to be 2.2. And Helmrich gets into it with Cowler. Watch it in the pitcher's mound. Watch in the pitcher's mound. Lake now moving up into the top three. So Lake's got to set his sights on Appleberry. With 4 minutes in, 2 to go. Gap is going to be this time by 5.6 seconds. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Appleberry over the tabletop. Lake coming down. Watch it on the straightaway. Watch on the straightaway. It is clear. There's Appleberry by start finish line. Lake coming up on the back door of man. Gap was 5.6. This time by 5.7. Watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. It is clear. Ryan Appleberry getting it upside down at the top of the hill. Lake not quite close enough to capitalize with 1:20 to go. Gap was 6.2. Now it's going to be 8.3, but rough lap out of Appleberry. Off the end of the straightaway, Lake. Off the end of the straightaway. Drivers, you got 5 minutes in, 1 to go. 5 minutes in, 1 to go. Gap going to be 6 seconds now. So Appleberry off the end of the straightaway. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. With 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Gap was 6 seconds. This time by going to be 4.2. So it might be too little, too late. We'll see what's happening with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Appleberry in front of the driver's stand. Coming up on the back door of Marquez. Coming off the start-finish line. Appleberry trying to keep it rubber side down over that back floater double. Gap 4.2 seconds with 20 seconds to go. They may get by for one more. Let's see. Appleberry coming by start-finish line right about now. Lake should get by for one more. We didn't get hung up in traffic. With less than 5. Less than 5. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. That's going to be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Appleberry trying to seal the deal and bring it home. Alexis Helmrich, you are done. Appleberry, you are done. In the top two, you're going to bump into that B main. Waiting on a couple. Marquez, you are done. Lake, you're done. Man and Helmrich, you are all done. That is the race. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. Marshals, grab the blowers. Start blowing off the track. Lee Helmrich and Ryan Appleberry, you are bumping into that B-main event. I need all 7 of these drivers out on the track to corner marshal, please. That'll be race number 5. Race number 2, 21.5 buggy B-main event. You will be up in less than a minute. $17.5 buggy drivers from the C main. Do not go back to your pits. Come back out immediately. Find a marshalling spot. Let's go and get our blowers down. Blowers down. And drivers from race number 1. I need you on the track to marshal, please. Drivers from race 1. Out on the track to marshal, please. Race number 2. You can roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 6th spot. Will Mara in the 5. Eric Liedenfrost in the 4. Gilbert Lozano.
David Fout.
In the 3, Phil Rowan. In the 2, Anton Morissette. And on the pole will be
Frost.
Dave Fout. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Anton Morissette. Gilbert Lozano.
Marshals to your spots, please. All right.
1 minute to the start.
No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go get our cars lined up. I got Marshall there, there, and there. We are cleared for takeoff. Morissette in the 2, Fout on the pole, Rowan in the 3. Remember, taking the top 2 of that A-main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, we're off and running with race number 2. This is my 21.5 B main event. Up next will be race number 3, my 13.5 four-wheel sportsman B main event. Dave Falk going to be taking us out up front. Morissette in the 2, top 2 looking to go into that A main event. Marshall out front, please. Long 6-minute B main event. Morissette going to be on top. Rowan in the 2, Mara in the 3, Fout in the 4. Plenty of time to get things done. Race number 2 on deck. Race number 3. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman B main event. You will be up next. Sportsman B, you'll be up next. Race number 4, 13.5 four-wheel expert. I'll be taking the top 2 from that into the A main event. And rough bit of luck for Mara, breaking the back end of the car. Right now, Phil Rowan leading out. Dave Fout into the 2. Anton dropping it to the top 3. You're watching race number 2, 21.5 buggy, locked timing motor, fixed gear ratio. Coming down to driver prowess and setup. Dave Fout going to be on top. Rowan in the 2, top 3 front runners coming in front of timing and scoring right now. Keep it clean, guys. Fout on top. Rowan in the 2. Anton Morissette in the top 3. Lita Frost in the top 4. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. Hopefully, you guys are having a fun time here at the 2020 Haul In for the holidays. Huge thanks for everyone coming on out, supporting my charity toy race. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Apple pie. Yahtzee. 2:15 in, 3:45 to go. It's going to be Phil Rowan on top. Fout into the 2, Morissette into 3. Morissette just waiting to pick up some pieces right now. Phil Rowan holding it down for Team AARP. In front of the driver's stand, coming by the double finish. Fout in that 2 spot. Watch crossover. It is clear. Nicely done. Morissette into 3. Then you got Lita Frost in the 4. Lozano in the top 5. Race number 3, 13.5. Watching the crossover. Watch the crossover. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up next. That's Bayette, Helmrich, Rickerson, Lamb, and Mann. After race number 4, we're going to put a water down. And race number 5. That'll be my 17.5 buggy B main event. You will be up after that. So Phil Rowan on top. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Rowan on top. Fout in the 2. Fout now too close for missiles. Switching it to guns. Looking through the pitcher's mound. Puts it up on 2 wheels. Bo Luke style. Trying to find his way around. Lita Frost. Nicely done, guys. Work together. That's how it works. Anton into 3. 3:30 in. 2:30 to go. 3:30 in. 2:30 to go. It's Phil Rowan. Dave Fout. Top 2 front runners through the switchback section in the pitcher's mound. Coming down the split straightaway. Rowan pushing it high. Fout trying to close in under braking. Over the crossover they go. Coming over on to. There we go. Nicely done, guys. Thank you very much. Watching the center section.
2 minutes left.
Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, dose to go. 4 minutes in, dose to go. Phil Rowan on top. Dave Fout in the 2. Fout looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go. Morissette's in that top 3. Phil Rowan and Dave Fout separated by about 5 feet through this whole race. With 1:30 to go, 1:30 to go. Race number 3, 13.5 four-wheel sportsman coming at you next. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman coming at you next. And remember, in our A main events, you'll be lining up for the first one, how you qualify. In the second race, it's going to be how you finished. You will line up accordingly. So if you win, you line up
1
in the
minute
first
left.
spot. If you come from 10th and win, you get to line up in the first spot. Watch it in start finish line. If you finish third, you start third. That's how the second round is going to go for the A-mains. Have I confused you? Have I confused you? Drivers, you got less than 20, less than 20. Phil Rowan on top, 19 in a 6:03. Fout in the 2, Morissette in the 3. With less than 10, less than 10. Starting to wind this one down. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. With less than 5, Morissette should get by for 1. Leader Frost. Gonna be tight. Not gonna make it. Watching the crossover, watching the crossover. Gilbert Lozano, you are done. Phil Rowan taking the win. You are done. Dave Fout, you are done. Eric, you are done. Waiting on Anton. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Nice race out of everybody. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel B main event. You are up next. Marshals, grab those blowers.
The race is completed.
Phil Rowan and Dave Fout, you are bumping into that A main event. Phil Rowan and Dave Fout bumping into that A main event. And drivers from race number 2, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race number 2, back out on the track, please. Should have 6 spots covered by bodies. All right, let's go and get those blowers down. Go and get the blowers down. And marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Race number 3, roll them out, check them in. Race number 3, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Nick Bayette. In the 4 spot, Lee Helmrich. In the 3,
Joe Rickerson.
Joe Rickerson. In the 2, Lyle Lamb. And on the pole will be Scott Mann. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
Lee Helmrich.
Marshals to your spots, please.
Scott
Marshals
Mann.
to your spots. And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please.
1
Marshals
minute to
spots.
the
I
start
got
of the race.
Anton there. Fout there. Lozano there. Eric, if I can get you to the top of the hill on cone number 5. And Mr. Mara back on cone number 4 for me, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And Mr. Bayette, are we going to be on the way? Fantastic. That's what I love to see. We got Velcro on the body this time. Cool.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Nick, you can take a lap. Just slow on the straightaway with the cars already gridded up, okay? So 1 lap to check in and then line it up accordingly. Race number 4, 13.5 4-wheel expert B main event. You're going to be up after this. We're going to be putting water down after race number 4. Water after race number 4.
Nick Bayette.
Let's see here. Hey, Phil, can I get you over here on cone number 3? Thank you. I got a feeling that Mr. Mara is quick on his feet, so he'll be able to get that area. Let's get our cars lined up, please. Excellent. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we are rolling with your 13.5 4-wheel B main event. Remember, top 2 going to be going into that A main event, so keep it clean, guys. Got a nice long 6-minute main. Make your passes clean. Make your passes clean. Don't force them on the first turns or within the first 30 seconds. We're not even there yet. We're only at 20 seconds. So leading us out, it looks to be Scott Mann, Joe Rickerson in that 2 spot. I'll stop talking about you, Joe. Watch out front, drivers. Watch out front. Plenty of time on the clock. Plenty of time on the clock, guys. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. Scott Mann going to be leading out. Lee Helmrich with a bit of rough qualifying luck. He's moving into that top 2, so he's looking for a shot into that A main event. Into 3 is going to be Nick Bayette. Lyle Lamb and Rickerson rounding out my top 5. Watch in the center section, watch center section. Thank you, Anton. Now Lee going to slide around the outside into that top spot. A little bit of rough lap out of Scott Mann. He's going to drop it to the 2. Nick Bayette setting his sights on Scott Mann. Wants a shot at that A main event. Race number 4. 13.5 4-wheel expert, you will be up next. I will need at least 3 volunteers to help me out with after race number 4. At least 3 volunteers after race number 4. The only time I'll need some volunteers will be after race number 6. That'll be my first batch of A mains. Novice A main to be exact. Lee Helmrich leading out. 21 and a 6:04. Scott Mann in the 2. Nick Bayette in the 3. Battle Royale going on for second and third right now between Mann and Bayette. The gap is going to be 1.1. Mann doing a stoppy spear with almost ninja-like reflexes. Not bad for an old guy. You were just scared because you saw the car on your trifocal coming at you. I know I'm number 1. What's up, Daughter 1.0? So it's going to be Lee Helmrich leading out, Nick Bayette in the 2. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Jenna. There you go. Yeah, until you acknowledge me, I'll keep saying it. What up? Lee Helmrich leading out, Nick Bayette in the 2. Scott Mann in the 3. Lyle Lamb in the 4. Rickerson in the 5. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in. 3 to go. Lee Helmrich leading out. Nick Bayette sitting in that 2 spot. 1.1 back. Scott Mann another 3.6 back off the back door of Bayette. So top 2 front runners to the center section of the track. That is the all pink of Helmrich. Hunted down by the red, white, and blue of Nick Bayette. Bayette and Helmrich, a little bit of rough qualifying luck. Normally these guys are at the front of that 13.5 class, but they're looking to make their way into the A main event and do a little work here later on in the race program. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. We got a grip load of toys for those a little less fortunate than us, and I believe we raised just over $700 from the raffle and the hot dogs. So huge thanks to you guys coming on out. The reason that we're able to do it is because of racers like you supporting the community. So thank you so much, and this allows me to do this every single year. My going on 11th year next year between the races in Tucson and now here at Hobby Action. So thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time. Started a little earlier. That allows me to do some fun things with the main events like extended lower mains and double A mains. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Eric right on top of it. Thank you, Eric. Now Lyle Lamb going to move into that top 3. Helmrich leading out. That is your leader. And second coming up on you there, Joe. You know what to do. No harm, no foul. 4:15 in. 1:45 to go. Race number 4. 13.5 4-wheel expert B main event coming at you next. With 1:30 to go. 1:30 to go. It's still going to be Helmrich hooking up a pipe. No harm, no foul. Bayette in the 2. Top 2 going to be going to that A main event. Bayette backing it in sideways off the end of the straightaway. Drivers, you got 4:45 in, 1:15 to go. Lee Helmrich on top, 21.617 is Helmrich's pace right now. Lee Helmrich, the all pink, over that floater double, coming into the rhythm section right about meow. Bayette in the 2. Lyle Lamb sitting in that top 3. Lamb about 8 seconds back. Marshall at start finish line. Thank you, Phil. Nicely done. Drivers, you got 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. Lee Helmrich on top, 21.617. Nick Bayette in that 2 spot. Everybody keeping it rubber side down. Trying to make their way into that A main event. Lyle Lamb sitting in that top 3. Mann in the 4. Rickerson in the 5 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Oh, it's B main day. Or B main Brian. Or Brokeback Brian. Whichever one you want to go with. Oh, is my microphone on? Less than 10. Less than 10. That's going to be immortalized at about the 20-minute mark on the YouTube mains that'll be posted. Kind of like Bumpin' Uglies from Wednesday night that Jimmy Leffler loves so much. That's going to be time. Joe Rickerson, you are done. Nick Bayette in the 2, bumping into that A-main event. You are done. Marshall, help him out, help him out, help him out. He is not done. Lyle Lamb, you are done. Waiting on. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 4. 13.5 4-wheel expert A-main event coming at you next. We are putting water down after race number 4. And then race number 5, my 17.5 buggy B main event, will be on deck. Mana. So this is going to be your 13.5 4-wheel expert B main event. Top 2 going to be going to that A main event. I got a feeling it's going to be no holds barred between Chenard and Henry. All right, let's go get our blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Phil, that blower needs to come back over here, sir. Because if not, nobody's going to be blowing off this corner. Roll them out. Check them in. Marshals from race number 3. I need you out around the track, please. Qualifying in the 3 spot. Kevin Boyd. In that 2, JH3. And on the pole will be the original Shazillanilla.
Kevin
Hi.
Boyd.
Put it upside down, showing us his skills early on. Richie Chenard. All right, and with that being said, straightaway is closed. You line up the cars. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I should have 5 marshals out there. Why do I only see 4? I got Mann, Lamb, Rickerson, and Helmrich. Marshals to your spots, please. If you're not out there marshaling, I will relinquish your spot in the main and move the next person up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
So let's do this. Scott Mann, can I get you to slide between 7 and 1? Nick, if I can get you on cone number 4, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Do appreciate that.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Between 7 and 1. Perfect. All righty. We got a clear check out of everybody. Normally I'd say keep it clean, but with 3 cars, smoke
30
them if you
seconds
got
to the
them.
start of the race.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we are rolling with our 13.5 4-wheel expert B main event. Top 2 going to go to that A main event right now. Richie trying to run away like the rabbit scared. In that 2 is going to be Henry. In the 3 is going to be Boyd. Where are you going? It's going to be Chenard leading out. Henry in the 2, Boyd in the 3. Race number 5. 17.5 buggy B main event. You'll be up next. Drivers, you got 45 seconds in. 5, 15 to go. Race number 5. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Race number 5, my 17.5 B main event. You are going to be up next. Again, I am going to be needing at least 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 5, including my kid, Colin Lake, will be on the track corner marshaling. So, because, well, he didn't make it in the A-main. Hi, Michelle. Me. Hi. You can't reach me from there. You're not that cool. It's going to be Chenard leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. JH3 in the 3. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5, my 17.5 buggy B main event. You are going to be up next right now. Chenard leading out. White with the orange orange windows. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Henry in the 3. All right, Rich Chenard leading out. 22 and a 6:07. 6-minute B main event going on right now. Race number 5, 2017-5 buggy B main event. You will be up next. I would say normally Riley Schaefer is up in this race, but he actually made it in the A main today. Rich Chenard leading out 22 and a 6:14. He's got Kevin Boyd knocking on his back door. Henry in the 3, 2:15 in, 3:45 to go. Chenard and Boyd coming down that back straightaway. Chenard with the alter ego wing. Looking a little high on one side. Oh! It's not a Timex. It doesn't keep on ticking. Now Boyd and Henry going to go at it for second and third. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5, 17.5 buggy B main event. That's going to be Day, Why Not, Boyd, Weir, Linzel, Anthony, Santos, and Mann. Plus my 2 drivers from the C main event. You will be up next. That was Helmrich and Appleberry. And again, when we're up to our 10-car main events, if I can ask, please not necessarily spread yourselves out, but make sure you guys are wearing at least a mask or up around your chin if at all possible, just because, well, we like racing toy cars on a weekly basis. So 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Chenard leading out, Boyd in the 2, Henry in the 3. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. It's Rich Chenard leading out. Chenard showing you why he's been doing it for eons, right in the middle area of the track. Maybe not the fastest around the track. Boyd going triple. Wow. Where was that in their qualifying? Oh, hey.
2 minutes left. One minute
5
left.
minutes in, 1 to go. 5 minutes in, 1 to go. .40 seconds left to go. It's Rich Chenard leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. JH 3 in the 3. With under 30 seconds to go. Under 30 seconds to go. You're watching race number 4, my 13.5 4-wheel buggy expert B main event. Less than 20, less than 20. Less than 5, less than 5. Henry's going to get by for one more, and with that, 2 and 1. Boyd going to be flipping it upside down. That is time on the master clock. Finish the lap you're on. Boyd going to be finishing on that 2 spot. Chenard, you are done. Boyd, you are done. Waiting on 1, waiting on 1. Again, I'll need these 3 drivers and 3 volunteers and my kid out there. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Rich Chenard, Kevin Boyd, and I'm going to say it,
Race is
what
complete.
the heck, John Henry. You are bumping into that A main event. I'm going to have 11-car expert 4-wheel drive A main event. Why? Because it's a season of giving, and that's what I do. We're putting water down right now. Water right down. All right. All right, then. A little more than I needed to know. Race number 5. Roll them out. Check them in.
Why
I need
not?
my marshals out on the
Ryan
track,
Appleberry.
please. I got
Ryan
Boyd.
Driver. CJ.
I got
Stephen Anthony. Meatball. Lee Helmrich.
Henry Crawford. I need 3 volunteers, please. I need at least 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers, please. 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. Thank you, Mr. Lindsell.
Been there, done that.
And
Chase
Alyssa, if you want to get right over here off the end of the triple, I appreciate that. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Ryan Appleberry in the 9, Lee Helmrich in the 8, CJ Mann. In the 7, Josh Santos. In the 6, Stephen Anthony. In the 5, Caden Lindsell. In the 4, Paul Weir. In the 3, Chase Boyd. In the 2, Why Not? And on the pole will be Brokeback B-Main, Brian Day. All right, track is looking good. Let's go ahead and do one more lap around the planet. And I think we will be cleared for takeoff. I believe we are good.
minute
No
to
more
start the
laps,
race.
no more laps, no more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. No more laps, going to get our cars lined up. Top 2 going to be going to that A main event here later on in the program. We got double A mains here at your 2020 Haul Into the Holidays here at Hobby Action Raceway. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Like I said before, we're going to be calling for rough driving. Make your passes clean. Make your passes clean, Paul Weir. You're not going to get to the front quite that quickly. No, you're number 4, sir.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Fabulous. So, with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. This is going to be your B main event 17.5 buggy, going at the sound of the tone. We're off and running. Brian Day leading us out. Why not in the 2? Day pushing it wide. Keep it clean. 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 Keep it clean, guys. Nicely done. Coming into the crossover. Single file. Boom shakalaka. It's on like Donkey Kong. It's going to be Brian Day leading us out. Why not in the 2? Chase Boyd into the 3. Top 3 front runners. Down that front straightaway they go. In the 4 is going to be Caden Lindsell. Boyd getting it a little wrong. Going to fall off of the back door of Why Not? But Brian Day leading us out. The all-white. Hopefully one of these days he'll actually be able to afford a colored body on his car. But right now, he's going with the white body. It's going to be... Sorry. It's going to be Why Not in the 2. Boyd get it wrong off the inside. Again, it's spun around. Paul Weir moving it up into the top 3. Are you kidding me? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. It's on. So it's going to be Brian Day off and running. Why Not in the 2. Paul Weir in the 3. Caden Lindsell in the 4. Chase Boyd in the 5. With Santos in the 6. Make your passes clean, guys. Make your passes clean. Chase, you got to wait. Chase, you got to wait. Got to wait. And go. Up front is going to be Brian Day. In that 2 spot is going to be Why Not. In the 3 is going to be Paul Weir. Weir knocking on the back door of Grunkmeyer. Watching the triple, watching the triple, watching the triple. Nicely done, Chase. That's the way to look ahead. Santos in the 4. Mann in the 5. Caden Lindsell in the 6. Chase in the 7. Right now it's going to be Brian Day leading out. Lee, that is the leader in front of you. Second behind you with 3rd. Knocking on your back door. Then you got Santos. Mann, keep it clean, guys. Now Chase Boyd moving up into the top 5. Leader right now. Over the triple section he goes. That is Brian Day, the all-white. In the 2 is going to be the yellow and blue of Grunkmeyer. Paul Weir, Average Joe extraordinaire. Knocking on the back door in the red and silver. I'm going to stop talking about him on that one. We call that premature steer-in. For those of you younger, it might be a little bit different. It's going to be Brian Day leading out. Grunkmeyer in the 2, Paul Weir in the 3. Plenty of time to get things done, guys. 2:20 in, 3:40 to go. Watch coming in front straightaway. It is clear. Nicely done, guys. So it's Brian Day. Why not? Paul Weir, Santos, Boyd, Lindsell, Mann, Appleberry, Anthony, and Helmrich rounding out my top 10. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. So leader right now is going to be the all-white of Brian Day. Coming up on the back door of Anthony with Mann in tow. Why not in the 2? 3rd is going to be Paul Weir. He is about 4.5 back. There's Grunkmeyer by the start-finish line. There is Paul Weir by the start-finish line. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, John. Marshall by start-finish line. Marshall by start-finish line. Thank you, Colin. Watch out behind you. Watch out behind you. Is it popped out? Nope, it's broke. .320 in, 2:40 to go. 3:20 in, 2:40 to go. It's going to be Brian Day leading out. Brian Day in that 2. Watch off the end of the short shoot. Watch off the end of the short shoot. It is clear. And looks like a rough bit of luck for Caden. He's going to park it on the side. Brian Day leading out, doing what he does best, trying to make his way into that A-main event. Normally it's him and Riley Schaefer that are battling it out for the getting in the A-main event, but Riley won out today. Just amazed at how he made it in the A-main today. Brian Day leading
2
out.
minutes left.
Anthony Grunkmeyer into that 2 spot. Into 3 is going to be Paul Weir. Grunkmeyer by start finish line. 4 minutes in. Dose to go. Race number 6. Novice A-main event. Novice A-main event. You will be up next. And then we're going to be into our 17.5 short course. So it's going to be Brian Day and Anthony Grunkmeyer leading out. Paul Weir in the 3, Chase Boyd in the 4. Boyd now moving back up into the top 4. Let's pick up that battle right there. Coming in double, coming through the pitcher's mound. It is Paul Weir and Chase Boyd coming at it for 3rd and 4th. Lee Helmrich, you got 3rd and 4th working with you. Thank you very much. Weir kicking it sideways. No harm, no foul. Boyd not quite close enough to capitalize on that, but still working within the same stretch of real estate. Leader, open track for Brian Day. Through the switchback section, over the crossover. Grunkmeyer in the 2.
1 minute left.
Paul Weir in the 3. Boyd in the 4. March by start finish line. March by start finish line. Boyd getting it upside down. Inside, 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 inside. Nicely done, Colin. So we're going to drop it to the top 5 now. Santos moving into the top 4. Chase Boyd going to move it into the top 3. Easy, Paul. 5:30 in, 35 seconds left to go, 35 seconds left to go. It is all B-Main Day. Leading out in that 2 spot is going to be Grunkmeyer with 25 seconds left to go, 25 seconds left to go. You're watching race number 5, race number 6, my novice A-main event. I'll have Brian Day and Grunkmeyer. I'll need you to marshal for my short course A-main event so you guys can put your cars on charge, do a little work on them. Everybody else needed out on the track to corner marshal for my novice A-main event with 2 and 1. That's going to be time. Finish lap. You are on. Santos in that 3 spot. You are done. Weir in the 5. You are done. CJ Mann, you are done. Brian Day taking the win. Moving into that A-main event. Woo, woo. You are done. Anthony Grunkmeyer in that 2. You are done. Chase Boyd in the 3. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, go and grab those blowers.
The race is
Again,
complete.
Brian Day and Anthony Grunkmeyer, I need you to marshal after race number 6. Grunkmeyer and Day after race number 6. Everyone else, I'll need you out on the track to quarter marshal, please. Up next will be my novice A-main event. Novice A-main event. This is a 7-minute A-main event. So, again, Day and Grunkmeyer, you marshal after race 6. Day and Grunkmeyer after race 6. Everybody else, back out on the track to marshal, please. Novice A-main event. You can roll them out and check them in. Qualifying in that 4th spot is going to be Jeree Price. In the 3 will be Josh
Alyssa
Baker. In the 2 will be Alyssa Helmrich. And on the pole will be Nico Dangle. Again, this is our
Very
first
nice.
batch of A-main events. These are 7-minute double A-mains. So
Michael
the
Dangle.
second A-main will be a little more weighted than the first one.
Josh Baker.
And again, in that second A-main, you will be gridding up on how you finish in this first race. So with that being said, we'll get one more pass by the start-finish line. Marshals are your spots, please. Marshals are your spots. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Where are my drivers at? No more laps. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. I need to see
1 minute to the start of the
Appleberry.
race.
I need to see Helmrich. I need to see Mann, Santos, Anthony, Linzel, Weir, and Boyd. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please. I got Boyd, Helmrich, Anthony, Weir, Mann.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I tell you, Josh. Good talk.
30
All right.
seconds to the start of the
We got a
race.
clear check out, everybody. 7-minute A main event coming at you here. Your 2020 Haul-In for the holidays. Drivers ready, marshals ready. We're going to go with the sound of the tone. And we're rolling. Dangle locked and loaded. I will need, again, these 4 drivers and Brian Day and Grunkmeyer out on the track to corner marshal for race number 7. And then I'll need probably 2 volunteer marshals to help me out for race number 6. Or excuse me, race number 8. That's my 21.5 A main event. Leading us out is going to be Alyssa Helmrich. Ooh. Off and running. In the 2 is going to be Nico Dangle. Baker in the 3, Price in the 4. Right now, your leader, Alyssa Helmrich. Leading us out in your novice A main event with 45 seconds to go. Blue with the white wing, Associated to the center section of the track. Double, single action. Dad coaching her on as she goes. Lee looking on intently. Whoa. Easy, Turbo. In that 2 spot is going to be Dangle. In the 3 is going to be the green of Baker. Jury Price making her way into the top 4. So Alyssa Helmrich leading us out on 1 minute in. 6 to go. Helmrich getting it wrong on top of the hill. That's going to put Dangle back into that top spot. You're watching race number 6, my novice A main event. Race number 7, short course A main event. You will be up next. Short course A main event. You will be up next. Baker and Price going at it for 3rd and 4th. Barker getting it wrong. Top of the hill. Excuse me. Baker top of the hill going to get it wrong. Price going to move to the top 3 now. Marshall in the center section. Thank you, CJ. So right now, Jury Price making her way up into the top 3. Must be all that coaching from Ryan. Looking on intently over the wall. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. It is clear. Thank you, Caden. Appreciate that. Come on, Josh. Middle of the track, buddy. Middle of the track. It's going to be Nico Dangle leading out. Alyssa Helmrich in the 2. Jury Price moving into the top 3. Now Jury. Not that far off the back door of. Not really. In a nice solid 3. Making her way over that crossover with style. 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. It is Nico leading out. Alyssa in the 2. Jury in the 3. Josh in the 4. Race number 6, short course A main event coming at you next. Short course A main event coming at you next. Watch center section, watch center section. It is clear. Thank you, CJ. That's going to be Weibel, Fout, Santos, Linzel, and Linzel. Right now, it is Nico Dangle leading out. Off the end of the straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, going to be the blue with the white wing of Alyssa. In that 3 spot is going to be Jury. Through the center section of the track. And Josh going to be running on my top 4. Again, you're watching race number 6. Race number 7. Short course A main event coming at you next. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out today. Hopefully you guys have been having some fun times here at our 2020 Haul-In for the holidays. Again, I can't thank you enough for coming out and supporting our racing scene on a weekly basis, but even more so in these times when you guys can come on out and bring out a boatload of toys and help us out with some raffles and our hot dog lunches that we had. So, again, thanks so much for coming on out, allowing us to give back to those who are a little less fortunate than us. So I do appreciate that. And again, if you haven't already, please go inside, hunt down Larry Tom, and tell him thank you for allowing us to have such an awesome facility to race at on a weekly basis. And more importantly, he has donated the facility today to us, not charging any entry fees whatsoever. So all he's making back today for paying everybody is what he's selling inside the store. So Tell Larry thanks so much. Always a nice guy. And again, don't forget to support those sponsors that are out there as well. We got representatives from Team Associated, Team Losi, AKA Tires, Raw Speed Tires, Team Trinity, Reedy, all those factory drivers that are in the house. Make sure to hit them up if you got any questions on anything. For the Team Associated camp, you got Scott Spear, myself, Riley Schaefer, Ryan Caller. In the Losi camp, you got Randy Locke and Jim Silve as well. So, Yokomo camp, you got Aaron Brown.
2 minutes left.
So, if you got any questions on setups or advice on how to set up your cars, maybe you can get around the track a little bit quicker. Or if you want to make your short course truck go faster, hit up Brian Weibel. He's a wealth of knowledge as well. Marshall in the center section. It is clear. With 140 to go, drivers 140 to go. It is Nico Dangle leading out. Baker taking off the rear end. That's not good. Good thing you got two mains. So it's going to be Nico Dangle leading out. Alyssa Helmrich in the 2. Baker was in the 3. Now it's going to be Joe Price moving up into that top 3. With 1:15 to go, race number 7. Short course A main event, you'll be up next. Short course A main event, you'll be up next. I'll need those 5 drivers and a couple volunteers to help me out for race number 8. That's my 21.5 A main event. Nico Dangle leading out. Thank you, Lee. Nicely done. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Caden. Appreciate that. Boom, shakalaka. Got it. Well, she was maybe following your lead a couple times, Lee, because you did the same thing. With 35 seconds to go, Nico Dangle leading out. Alyssa Helmrich sitting in that top 2. Jury Price in the 3 with 25 seconds to go. Again, I'll need Brian Day and Anthony Grunkmeyer out to corner marshal, as well as these 4 drivers for my short course A main event. That's going to be coming at you here next. Again, if you got any questions about what we do here at Hobby Action, feel free to ask anyone inside, or you can come on up to the announcer's booth, ask away. But this is our 2020 Holland for the holidays. Redo. Nicely done, Alyssa. Good comeback. That's going to be time. You will be done when you cross our finish line. Keep them rolling until I call you done, drivers. Keep them going until I call you done. Nico taking the win in A1. You are done. Waiting on 2. Alyssa taking home A2 in that 2 spot. You are done on A1 and waiting on Jury. Jury moving up into the top 3. Nicely done. Showing improving speed every time out. That is a race. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, start blowing off the track, and race number 7 will be on deck here in less than a minute.
I know.
All right, we can go get those blowers down, and drivers from race number 6. I need you guys on the track, please. Drivers from race 6 on the track, please. We can roll them out, check them in, Qualifying in the 5 spot is going to be Brian Weibel. In the 4 spot, going to be the ninja himself, Dave Fout. In the 3 is going to be the man, the myth, the military legend himself, Josh Santos. In that 2 spot is going to be the micro Lindsell, Blake Lindsell. And on the pole will be Caden Lindsell. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I got one there. 2, 3, 4. And we are cleared for takeoff. Straightaway is closed. Josh, you going to join us today? Fantastic. You can go ahead and take a lap. Just be wary of the front straightaway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
See, normally I would do something interesting with both of the Lindsell boys because they always put on a show. And it's all about the bragging rights on the way home on who does what. But they got 2 mains to get it done, so we'll see what happens in this first main event. And then maybe I'll, on who?
JJ.
Well, I got no problem with that.
15
The
seconds to the start of the
spoiler
race.
is here. All right, let's get our cars lined up. Going to get our cars lined up. Well, if the spoiler is here and it's a 5-truck race, then let's do this.
Less than 5.
Because, you know, Blake and Caden always put on a great show anyway. I could say Blake back to position 9, Caden back to position 10. But only if you guys want to. I'm not going to put them one lap down. Hey, I'm not that harsh. No way, dude. The short course have bumpers for a reason. All right. Thanks for being good sports, guys. Hopefully you guys have a fun time. This is your short course A main event. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Santos going to be leading us out. Let's see where Caden and Blake work their way out. They're going to try. Oh, Blake taking out Brian right from the start. Man. Uh-oh. And Josh, are you kidding me? Broken early on? Dude, I gave you every opportunity. So it's going to be the Ninja leading us out. Caden in that 2 spot. Weibel into the 3. Blake into the 4. Drivers, you got 6:30 in left on the master clock. Race number 8. 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. A1, you will be up next. It's going to be Dave Fout leading out. Caden Lindsell in the 2. Where are you going? Were your eyes open when you did that? I don't think so. Caden Lindsell driving through the smoke. Fout in the 2. Blake Lindsell moving up into the top 3. Brian Weibel sitting in that top 4 now. You're watching race number 7, my short course A1 of 2 7-minute A main event. We'll put some water down after race number 8. Water after race number 8. I'll need these 5 drivers. And I will need 3 volunteers from the pits to help me out for race number 8. I will have a full 10-car, 21.5 A main event. So right now it is Caden Lindsell leading out. Dave Fout in the 2. Blake Lindsell in the 3 right now. Fast truck on the track. Caden Lindsell, 18.5, 19 flat out of Dave Fout. 18.9 out of Lindsell. Santos back and running. The equalizer just making laps. So remember, you get to invert the grid, so to speak, from how you start this first round of mains. So if you finish from the 4th spot on the pole, you get to start on the pole in the second race. If that's making sense. Race number 7 on deck. 2:15 in, 4:40 to go. 4:40 left on the master clock. Ha-ha, where's Ethan at when you need him? Caden Lindsell leading out. There we go, the equalizer. Making him work for it. Always good to have Weibel in the house. Caden Lindsell in the top spot. Fout in the 2. Here comes Blake. Blake, 18.5 out of Blake Lindsell. Are you kidding me? Just 2 1,000ths of a second off his bigger brother. Weibel pushing it wide, letting Caden go to the inside. Whoa. It's going to be Caden Lindsell on top. Dave Fout in the 2. Blake Lindsell in the 3. Now I know. Where are you going, Dave? Now Dave getting it wrong on the crossover. That's going to move Blake into that top 2 now. But he's got the equalizer sitting in front of him. Oh, man. Blake flashing the high beams. I'm pretty sure I heard a front on that one. So Blake in that 2 spot. Caden leading out. Blake in the 2. Fout in the 3. Weibel in the 4. Santos in the 5. 3:45 in. 3:15 to go. Race number 8. 21.5 A1. You will be up next. I'll need these 5 drivers and at least 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out. 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out Putting water down after race 8. Water after race 8. It's going to be Caden Lindsell on top. Blake Lindsell in the 2. Dave Fout in the 3. Weibel and Fout. No strangers to bumping and trading paint. Drivers got 420 in, 2:30 to go. It's going to be Caden Lindsell on top. Blake in that 2 spot. Dave Fout moving into that top 3. Weibel in the 4, Santos in the 5. Caden getting it spun around off the end of the straightaway. Blake not quite close enough to capitalize. He was 6.7 back, this time by probably about 5.5 seconds. Caden coming up a little bit short on that over-under. 4.5 is going to be the gap now. With 5 minutes in, dose to go.
Two minutes left.
You're watching race number 7, race number 8. 21.5 A1 coming at you next. 21.5 A1 coming at you next. Again, 10-car main event. Like I always ask, make sure you guys have a little bit of appropriate distance between you. Don't be on top of one another. And if you can be wearing a face mask, we ask that you put that face mask. Nicely done, Jerry. Thank you very much for the effort. Caden Lindsell on top. Caden Lindsell leading out. Blake Lindsell in the 2. Dave Fout in that 3 spot. Don't forget, tomorrow you got the 480 Drag Club out at their race spot. Tomorrow starting at 12 o'clock. If you got any information you want on that, see James Gallatin or any of the guys inside the store. They can tell you where that is. I'm sure they'll have a fair amount of people out there. It's supposed to be a gorgeous day tomorrow.
1 minute
outdoors. Oh. Caden getting into it with the equalizer. So here comes Blake with under 50 seconds to go. Oh, so rude. Blake using the inside of Caden's truck for traction. So Caden leading out. Blake in the 2. Blake looking to the inside. Blake definitely faster off the end of the short chute. With 30 seconds to go, Blake giving everything he's got. Maybe it's just the Steelers mask that's slowing you down. Did I say that out loud? It's going to be Blake Lindsell taking over the top spot with under 15 to go. Caden going to drop it back to the top 2. Remember, you have the second main, which is more weighted with less than 5. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Blake, you are done. Caden, you are done. Nice race, guys. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go in here, please. 18-4. Sending it last couple laps. Waiting on 2, waiting on 2, waiting on 2. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. And waiting on 1, waiting on 1. Nice race, Caden and Blake. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, go and grab those blowers. Marshals, grab those blowers. Marshals, grab those blowers. Blow off your
The race is
areas.
completed.
And race number 8, 21.5 A1 is going to be coming at you next. I will need 3 volunteers to help me out. 3 volunteers to help me out with the next race. 3 volunteers to help me out with the next race. This is a 10-car main event. All right, it's going to get the blowers down, blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. Race number 8. You can roll them out, check them in. Race number 8, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots,
Mike
please.
Waller.
Marshals to your
Lyle
spots.
Stephen Anthony.
I
Kenny
got
Wood.
Blake top of the
Alan
hill,
Crawford.
Caden right there,
Dave
Brian
Rosen.
right there.
Victor Kratiak.
Thank you very much,
Phil
Mr.
Miller.
Dangle, for helping me out. I need 2 volunteers, please. I need 1 on 4 and 1 in front of the driver's stand. I need 2 volunteers, 1 on cone
David Cow.
4 and 1 in front of the driver's stand. I'll take cone number 3. All right, with that being said, one more time by the start-finish line and track Front straightaway is closed. No more laps, no more
1
laps.
minute from the start of
Qualifying
the
in the
race.
10 spot. Slow on straightaway, slow on straightaway. Qualifying in the 10 spot. Dave Fowd in the 9. Phil Rowan in the 8. Mike Caller in the 7. Dave Rosen in the 6. Nick Bayette in the 5. Alan Crawford in the 4. Victor
45 seconds to the
Crepeau
start of the race.
in the 3. Kenny Wen in the 2. Lyle Lamb. And on the pole will be Stephen Antony. Let's go ahead and get the grid set up. Go and get the grid set up. Victor in the 4. Alan in the 5. Kenny, you want to roll your car around into the box for me, please?
30 seconds to the start of the
Josh,
race.
if you can get on cone number 4 for me, please. I need 1 marshal in front of the driver's stand, 1 in front of the driver's stand, please. 1 in front of the driver's stand, or on cone number 4, 1 on cone number 4. Thank you, Anton. I'll go and hop out there for cone number 3. Nick, you want to roll by the
15
start-finish
seconds to the
line,
start of the
please?
race.
Check in, just in case.
Less than 5. Nick Bayette.
All right. With that being said, not a full lap. Roll it back around. Fabulous. This is my 21.5 A main event. I'm going to put a little water down after this race. Brian. Need to move back. They can't see the back of the grid. Fabulous. All right. With that being said, make your passes clean. I will call for rough driving. If you don't stop, I'll call you for stop and go, which is going to be even worse. With that being said, driver's ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go with the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Pole sitter leading us out. Lamb leading in the 2. Wen, Crepeau, Crawford. Nicely done, guys. Single file all the way through. That's the way it's supposed to be. Watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. Somebody getting it wrong. That sounded like it was Crawford. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Everybody's sorting themselves out. Watch it in the double section. Watch in the double section, guys. Keep it clean. Marshal out front. Marshal out front, please. This means Stephen Antony leading out. Lamb in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Plenty of time. 7-minute A main event. Make your passes clean, guys. Make your passes clean. All right, back up in front. Ooh, there we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's going to be Stephen Antony leading out. Nick Bayette in the 2. Lyle Lamb in the 3. Rosen in the 4. Caller, Rowan, Crepeau, Wen, and Crawford. Plenty of time, guys. 1 minute in, 6 to go. 1 in, 6 to go. You're watching race number 8, race number 9, 17.5 buggy. A1. You will be up next. We're going to put water down after this. Stephen Antony leading out in the top of the hill. In the 2 is going to be Bayette with Lamb, Rosen, Caller. Looks like Rowan, Crepeau, Wen, and Crawford. That is going to be my top 9 without in the 10. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Kenny Wen getting it wrong and start finish line. Thank you, Blake. Now Rowan, Crawford, and Crepeau going at it. Crawford to the inside on Rowan. Through the uphill they go. Crawford setting his sights on Crepeau. Crawford now moving up into the top 6. Watch by start finish line. Somebody almost out of the track. That was your leader, Stephen Antony, putting it upside down. That's going to move Bayette into the top spot. Lamb into the 2 with Antony into the 3. Caller in the 4. Rosen in the 5. Looks like watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Crawford in the 6. Crawford and Rowan going at it. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Leader on track is going to be Nick Bayette. In that 2 spot, going to be Lyle Lamb and Stephen Antony going at it top of the hill with Mike Caller in the 4. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th to the center section of the track they go. With Crepeau in the 5. Crawford in the 6. Fowd in the 7. Rowan in the 8. Wen in the 9. Here comes Bayette coming up on the back door of Kenny Wen. Then you got Lyle Lamb in the 2. Stephen Antony in the 3. Watch it out front. Watch top of the hill. Looks like Rosen getting it spun around. Caller not able to capitalize. Race number 8 on deck. Watch start finish line. Watch start finish line. It is clear. Race number 9, 17.5 Stock Buggy. You are going to be coming up next. 17.5 Stock Buggy. A1, you are coming up next. With 3:30 in, 3:30 to go. Nick Bayette leading out. In that 2 is going to be Stephen Antony. In the 3 is going to be Lyle Lamb. Rosen, Caller, Crawford, Wen, Rowan. Looks like rough bit of luck for Crapeau. Didn't see what happened, but Crapeau off the track early on. With 3:50 in, 3:10 to go. Race number 9, 17.5 Stock Buggy coming at you next. 17.5 Stock Buggy coming at you next. Rosen and Caller going at it for that 4th and 5th spot. Coming at the top of the hill. Caller now going to pull into the top 4. Rosen in the 5. Crawford in the 6. Crawford not that far out the back of those 2 front runners. Leader right now through the center section of the track. Red, white, and blue coming in that floater double. Coming in the pitcher's mound right now. That is Nick Bayette. In that 2 spot is going to be the all-white, green and black of Antony. Lyle Lamb with the red and black coming down that back straightaway. So that'll be your close battle for 2nd and 3rd. In that 4th spot, it's going to be Mike Caller off the end of the straightaway. Rosen in the 5. Crawford in the 6. Looks like Kenny Wen in the 7. Wen starting to pull up on the back door of Crawford now with 4:45 in, 2:15 to go. We are going to put a little water down after this race. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming out to your 2020 Holland for the holidays. Started a little bit earlier. We should be finishing up on our normal time with our double A mains and extended A mains. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. Bayette getting it sideways. That is your leader working with either Dave and Phil. Antony not quite close enough to capitalize, but Antony only about a second back. So 1st and 2nd coming in that floater double, coming in the pitcher's mound right now with 1:40 to go. Extended A mains. Anything can and usually does happen. Antony to the inside. You got to be patient. Guys. Lyle Lamb now going to take over that top 2 with Antony into 3. Dave Fout, you'll have 2nd and 3rd coming upon you. That is 4th with you there, Phil. Thank you very much. Crawford, Rosen, and Wen going at it for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Allen getting it wrong in the center section. That's going to drop him to the top 7 now. Watching the top of the hill. Now Nick Bayette getting it wrong top of the hill. Lyle Lamb got to get on the binders. Dave, you got 1st and 2nd in front of you. You know what to do. With 1 minute left to go on the master clock, your top 2 front runners coming down that front straightaway. That is Nick Bayette and Lyle Lamb with Stephen Antony in a distant 3rd. Bayette, Lamb, and Antony going by the start-finish line right now. They got Dave Fout in between 2nd and 3rd with under 40 to go. Why, yes, I am. It's posted on the sheets if you can read. I know it's new stuff to you. Making an A main event, really? With 6:30 in, 30 seconds to go. Battle Royale going on for 1st and 2nd. There is Nick Bayette. Lyle Lamb getting it wrong. Antony trying to get on the inside. Not able to capitalize right there. And don't Cal out Mike Caller. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all working on the same stretch for real estate. Less than 10. They're going to get by for one more. Dave, thank you very much. Bayette getting it wide at the top of the hill. Lamb looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go. You got to keep it clean, guys. Bayette and Antony coming by this pitcher's mound. Antony to the inside. Nice move. Time has expired. You will be done when you cross our finish line. Stephen Antony with the pass of the life. Bayette looking it back to the inside. Not going to do it. It's going to be Antony. Bayette, Caller taking him top 3. Lamb in the 4. Holy shnikes, that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Holy jeebas. So it's going to be Stephen Antony taking the win. Nick Bayette in the 2, Caller in the 3, Lamb in the 4, Wen, Crawford, Rosen, Fout. Somebody else and somebody else. That is your 21.5 A1 of 2. We're going to pull the water down and race number 9, 17.5 Buggy A1. You'll be on deck.
Transponder 5870383.
All right, 21-5, A-main event drivers. I need you guys on the track. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteer marshals. Race number 9 by first, 17-5. Stock buggy A-main event. You can roll them out. Check them in.
Transponder 4478435.
Have they not been done yet? Yeah, they should have been done a long time ago. I thought Scott would have done them by now. Okay, cool. Yeah, they need to be soft, please.
Local legend.
Watch top of the hill, slow top of the hill, slow top of the
Ryan
hill,
Pence.
slow top of the
Buzz
hill.
driver.
Hey, Kevin Boyd. Kevin Boyd, can you tell Ethan I'm
Why
up
not?
next?
Been there, done
Thank you
that.
very much. Watch it in the
Even missing.
crossover, watch it in the crossover,
Sean Hewell
slow in the
snap.
crossover, slow in the crossover,
Boundary.
slow in the crossover.
Randy Locken. Aaron Brown.
And crossover is clear. Like I said, slow in the crossover, guys. This is on. You guys can hear me. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Anthony Grunkmeyer. In the 9, Brian Day. In the 8, Sean Hulskamp. In the 7, Alan Dreby. In the 6, Riley Schaefer. In the 5, Aaron Brown. In the 4, Randy Locken. Excuse me. In the 4, Ryan Prince. In the 3, Randy Locken. In the 2, Scott Spear. And on the pole will be James Gallatin. All right. With that being said, we got a good check out of everybody. Track feeling good? All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10, two-wheel drive, modified A1. You will be up next. Marshals, be on top of your toes, Mr. Lamb. Standing up, please. Thank you very much. Yes. All right, with that being said, driver's ready, marshal's ready, going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Gallatin going to lead us out. Spear in the 2, locking in the 3. Everybody else, Prince, Brown, Schaefer. Everybody hooked up and honking. Oh, Gallatin getting it wrong. Spear getting underneath his wing. Help him out, help him out, help him out. And with that being said, Locking putting it upside down. That's going to move Ryan Prince, Aaron Brown, Locking. Looks like Huelskamp, Spear, Day, Gallatin, Grunkmeyer, Schaefer, Drevy. Everybody getting into it on the opening lap. Nice long 7-minute A-main event. Patience. Or lack thereof. So it's going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2, Locking in the 3. Huelskamp in the 4. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. It is clear. Nicely done, Riley. Spear in the 5. Gallatin in the 6. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Inside, 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 inside. Inside, 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 inside. Help me out, Mike, 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 Mike. Watch the over-under, guys. Watch the over-under. It is clear. Oofta. So right now it is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Huelskamp in the 3. Spear now waking his way up into the top 3 now. Huelskamp in the 4. Then it's going to be Locking, Day, Gallatin, Drevy, Grunkmeyer. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10, two-wheel drive modified, coming at you next. Race number 10, two-wheel drive modified, coming at you next. With less than 2 in, watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Now Aaron Brown in the 2, Spear in the 3. Spear trying to set his sights on Aaron Brown. Ryan Prince leading out, coming down that short chute he goes. There's Aaron Brown in the 2, Spear in the 3, Huelskamp in the 4. Then it looks like Locking in the 5, then a gaggle of cars in 6, 7, and 8. There's Gallatin, Day, Drevy, and Grunkmeyer. Now battle going on for second and third. Aaron Brown and Scott Spear. Scott Spear got the high beams on, flashing them and does a donut, looking for a new career at Duncan at the end of the straightaway. Brown going to breathe a sigh of relief on that one. Off the end of the short chute they go. Your leader, though, coming down that front straightaway, Ryan Prince. Off the end of the short chute, over that floater tabletop he goes. Brown in the 2. Brown kicking it sideways. Spear not able to capitalize, but getting close nonetheless. Huelskamp in the 4. Can you bring me up that black brush? Yes. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 4 to go, 7-minute A-main event. It's going to be Ryan Prince. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Prince narrowly avoiding that. Aaron Brown in the 2. Scott Spear knocking on the back door again. Huelskamp in the 4. Locking in the 5. Looks like Gallatin in the 6. Grunkmeyer, Brian Day, and watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. It is clear. Grunkmeyer getting it wrong, top of the hill, watch the over-under. It is clear. Now Spear going to pick up second from Aaron Brown. Going to try and set his sights on Ryan Prince. Ryan Prince with a mighty hi-ho see-ya. He's got a 5-second lead over Spear. Spear right now working in some traffic coming up on Grunkmeyer and Drevy with 3:40 in, 3:20 to go. Remember, drivers, you are going to be starting how you finish in the second main event. It's fine. Is the battery plugged in? Halfway. Back in. Oh, hi there. Oh, hey. So did you get a B6 yet? No. Why not? I was off in the money. But employee good? Yeah, I'm still good. Drivers, you have 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. Ryan Prince leading out. Pick up Prince right now. Over the over-under. Spear in that 2. He is 2.7 back. Aaron Brown in the 3. Huelskamp in the 4. Locking, Gallatin, Day, Drevy. Why not? And Schaefer, unfortunately, out with early difficulty.
2 minutes left.
Not good. Watch going front straightaway. It is clear. That was Drebby putting it sideways. Now Gallatin working past Drebby. That is 5th working you there, Mr. Drebby. Please hold your line. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Hulskamp getting it wrong. Now Gallatin trying to set his sights on Locken. Your leader is going to be Ryan Prince. Here comes Scott Spear. He is 2.4 back with 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. In that 3 spot is going to be Aaron Brown. In the 4 is going to be Locken with Gallatin knocking on his back door. 4th and 5th through the center section of the track they go. Meanwhile, your leader off the end of the short shoot over the over-under. That is Ryan Prince. Spear, another 2.3 back, shaving off 0.4 of a second that time by with 5:40 in, 1:20 to go. It is Ryan Prince off the end of the straightaway. Scott Spear off the end of the straightaway. Then you got Aaron Brown coming down that front straightaway. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Mike Caller. It is clear. That is leader working with you. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. Nicely done, Mr. Grunkmeyer. Leader right now coming down that front straightaway. Spear, too close for missiles. Definitely got the afterburners on and switching it to guns with under 50 to go. Ryan Prince starting to see Spear. All he can hear in the back of his mind is dun 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 dun. Ryan Prince trying to keep it rubber side down on all fours, coming up on the back door of Hulskamp with 35 seconds to go. Spear giving it all she's got, Captain. Might be too little too late. But it's going to be Sean Hulskamp. You got the leader working with you. Please hold your line. With 25 seconds to go, they'll get by for one more. Prince trying to go the inside on Hulskamp. Got second working there, Sean. With less than 15, watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Gap going to be less than a second. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear. Drebby and Locken. You'll have leaders coming up on you with less than 5. They may get by for one more top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. 2, 1, and that is going to be time. You are done at the line. Ryan Prince, you are done. Scott Spear, you are done. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. Hulskamp, you are done. Drebby, you are done. Brown, you are done in the 3. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshall, going there, please. Gallatin, you are done. And Locken, and waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Two-wheel drive modified. A1 coming at you next.
Are you saving the frame so I know how to start the race? So second round, you said you're gonna start.
Yeah. So for us,
The race is completed.
All right. Marshall's blown off that track. I'd like to see that. Drivers from that last race, please do not go down to the pits. You guys can set your cars up there and come out to Marshall positions, please. You guys know the rules. All right, that's a little better there. Got the other mic. We're going to get ready for your 2.
Jerry Walter.
All right, drivers from the last race should see all you out there. My cone should be filled. Ryan, that was more than 5 minutes. Sylvie would be proud. All right, to a modified. Let's get Lake up there. Track is still closed. Track is still closed. Try me and I get a dock lap. So wait for Lake. I need one more announcer. I need Brian Day in the corner over here by the triple. Brian Day in the corner. To a modified. Roll him out. Check him in.
Ryan Caller. Cody
Serve volleyball. Brian Day, I need you in the corner, please. Brian Day, I need you over here, please.
Kevin Gatton. Zippy. Local legend.
Yep, just like you're driving. Oh,
Jim
it's
Silver.
okay. All right, let's get everyone checked in here. Watch the straightaway. We are good to go.
Perry Mayfield.
All righty, 2 modified. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's get these cars lined up. Starting on the 8th position tonight is going to be Perry Mayfield. On the 7th, be Jerry Walter. On the 6th, will be Cody Witchman. On the 5th position is going to be Jim Silve. On the 4th, Kevin Gatton. On the 3rd, be Richard Lake. On the 2 tonight will be Ryan Caller. And on the pole position will be Scott Spear. You guys know the drill. You guys keep it clean, keep it clean. Marshals, please watch your area and not the race. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going to sound the tone. And we're off. You got your two modified here just as they started. Spear, Caller, Lake, top three. Clean. Lake going on the inside of Caller already in turn one. Nice and clean as it goes. Got a little breakaway here. See if Spear can run away with it, but Lake's not going to have anything in that. Then you got Caller, Gatton, Silve. Caller gets a little bobble down that straightaway. He's going to let Gatton get by. Watching the first turn. Spear rolls it over on that triple. Now Lake going to the point. So already some big changes. So we got Lake in the 1, Spear in the 2, Caller in the 3. And then you got, Gatton makes a mistake. Catches Silve. Silve gets with Gatton. They get it tangled. Go drop all the way back to the pack. So Lake gets a little squirrely there. Spear capitalizes but tries to jump it over. Lake makes a mistake. Marshall right there. Schaefer doing all she's got, Captain, to get to that car. We've already a minute in on this one, 6 to go, drivers. So we still got Spear on the top right now, going over the crossover with Caller. Lake in the 3. Then we got a bunch of cars battling out here. So Silve moving up to that 4th position. Then Walters, Witchman, Gat, and Mayfield rounding out your field here. So top battle is going to be between right here. We should watch between Silve and Walters. They go over the tabletop, going up for that triple. So Silve didn't make it clean. Walters gets by, but now he's got a whole handful of Gatton and Witchman behind Silve. But your leader, Spear, goes over the crossover nice and clean, goes a little roller. Double action. Then you got Gatton in the 2. Lake in the 3. That's your top 3 with 5:20 to go, drivers. Race number 11 coming up next. 13-5. Sportsman named Maine. Have them ready. See here. Where's there? We got 5 to go, drivers. 5 minutes to go. We got one coming on the straightaway. Watch come on the straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Huskamp. So your leader going over that crossover. Fast off the race going to Scott Spear with a 16-0. Caller's got a 16-2. Lake's got a 16-4. Watch by the start finish line. Look at that, Mr. Prince. Spear kind of caught up there, but Lake at no man's land, but volleyball right there to capitalize. Get him. Walters makes a little dead cell over that triple. No harm, no foul. He does land it clean. All right, driver. Still got Spear on top, followed by Caller. Lake, your top 3. They got Gatton, Walters, Silve, Witchman, and Mayfield. Battling out here. This is A number 1. We have 2 A mains coming up, so 1 more to go. Drivers got 3 down, 4 to go. So right now, Ryan Caller and Richard Lake battling out. Oh, Caller kind of taps the top of the double. Lake kind of dead sticks it right in there. So let's see what the separation as they come by. Separation's going to be 3 seconds. So watch on top of the hill. Your leader rolls it over. Lake had a miss. Nope, Lake's good. Driver's got 3:25 to go. So Gatton's got around Lake right now. So let's see if Lake can put some laps together. Oh, as I say that, Gatton gets it with another driver on accident. No harm, no foul. So Lake going to move right back up in the number 3 spot. Gatton going to drop to the 4. I know it was a rough start in the beginning for Gatton, but moving along just nicely. We got 2:40 to go, drivers. Still got Spear on top, followed by Caller, Lake, Gatton, Silve, Walter, Witchman, and Mayfield.
2 minutes left.
Here and 5 down, 2 to go. Watch the crossover. Clear. Driver's got 140 to go. 140 to go. Still got Spear on top. Followed by Cowler, Lake, your top 3. They got Gatton, Silve, Walters, Witchman, and Mayfield. Round out your field here. Race number 11. Our 13-5 Sportsman A number 1 coming at you guys next. So have them ready. Watch it there. Smooth Eggs getting a little ankle biter over there by Perry. Driver's coming up on 1 to go. Watch it in the straightaway. It is clear. Witchman getting a little tangled down
1
that
minute left.
straightaway. Still no separations or any changes right now between Spear, Cowler, and Lake. All top 3. We got 1 stuck in the type. Oh, we got 1. Watch the crossover. Oh, unfortunately, that one's going to end it for Cowler. Had a great run going. Just blink, Cowler. It'll help be all over. Driver's got less than 5. And that is time, drivers. As you cross the line, you will be done. Lake it. Got you at the line. Spear, you are done. Mayfield's done. Waiting on a few more marshals. Walter's done. Gatton is done. Waiting on 2 more. Witchman and Silve is done. Alrighty, marshals, grab those blowers. Blow off your area, please. Drivers, set your cars down and come out to march positions, please.
The race is completed.
Alrighty, we got a 13-5 Sportsman A number 1. We're going to have a stacked field here. We're going to have Alexis, CJ, Kenny, Anthony, Victor, Rich Brown, Perry Mayfield, Tristan, Lee, and Nick Bayette all into this one. All right, drivers from your 2-wheel modify, I need you out to march positions, please. I need some cones filled here. Alrighty, we got there. If I can have, Cowler, could you go to the 4 for me? And Witchman, I think we'll go on the 7, please. Perfect. All right, 13-5 Sportsman, go and slowly roll them out and check them on in.
Victor Krabiak. CJ. Stephen Anthony. Lee Helmrich. Rich Brown. Alexis Helmrich. Perry Mayfield.
Watch it in the crossover. Spear, if I can get you in that center of that crossover. Oh, thank you, Walters. I don't want to have any broken
Anyway.
cars. Went on a few more check-ins, drivers looking for Nick Bayette and Tristan. Alrighty, drivers. We are good to go. No more laps. No more laps. I see Nick Bayette. I'll let him get 1 lap in. Alrighty, slow on the straightaway. Slow on the straightaway, please. You guys know your locations. We're going to have Lexus on the 1, Man on the 2, Kenny on the 3, Anthony on the 4, Victor on the 5, Rich Brown on the 6, Mayfield on the 7, Tristan will be on the 8, Helmrich will be on the 9, and Bayette on the 10. Let's get Bayette checked in. All right, Nick Bayette, let's get you crossed by that line, get you checked in and on that line.
Nick Bayette.
Well, okay, servo horn came off. Yeah, let's get him that put on real quick if he's going to do it. All right, drivers, I'm going to do it in 1 minute real quick. We had a servo horn come off. I'd rather make sure everyone makes their main. I'll do it for you guys. All right, Anthony servo arm came off real quick. He's over there. Just getting that back on. Like I said, get him back out here real quick. Yeah, Josh is helping him. Please be. Alrighty, drivers. Let's look at those cars lined up. He looks good. We got it. Perfect. I'll wait. Don't need you to run and crash. You can slow down. Annie, you're good. You don't have to run. You're welcome. Just don't fall. Hey, Caller, could you fix that arm? Just don't hit that pipe. Don't hit the pipe. No. I know. All right, bud, go ahead and get lined up. All righty. I appreciate the wait, guys. We got everyone checked in. Tristan's not going to make this one, looks like. Whoop. Get all the nerves worked out, guys. And ladies, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. You guys know the drill. Marshals, please watch your area, not the race. Drivers ready. We're going to sound the tone. And we're off. This is your 13.5 Sportsman A-Main A1. We got two of them. Work together, going off that front triple. There we go. Good sportsmanship like that. And just like that, we're racing. All right, we got Alexis starting right off where she did, right in front. We're followed by Man. Let's let these drivers get around. It looks like Rich Brown moving up to the top three. Victor up there, Lee. Everyone slicing and dicing. We got one in the triple. Remember, we got two A-mains to go, so this is best results of two. So it looks like we got a switch up already. CJ Mann taking over that top spot. Then we got Alexis, Kenny, Victor, Bayette. Slicing and dicing. Your blue-white with white wheel silver. That's CJ Mann going over that double single with Alexis right behind. I believe Kenny, Victor, Bayette, Lee making his way up there. Oh, watching the crossover, it is clear. Lee had a little mistake there. No harm, no foul. I can smell the beef stick right here. I know. Well, watch by start finish line. Alexis gets rolled over on the straightaway. I appreciate it, Caller. Sorry about that. All right, she's going to have some work to do in front of her, but with 5:30 to go, anything can and will happen. Long extended mains here. We got 7 minutes of pure fun. Watch come on the straightaway. It is clear. We still got Man on top, followed by Kenny. Bayette now into the top three. Then Alexis, Victor, Anthony, Lee. Now Rich taking over that other spot. Then Helmrich, Mayfield.
Race number 12, 13.5 4-wheel expert A-main event. You're going to be up next. We're putting water down after 12, water after 12. So again, we'll be getting into our second group of A-mains right after race number 12. So again, big thanks, Big E. I'll see you back race number 16. Cool. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Kenny Wen leading out. CJ Mann in the 2. Nick Bayette in the 3. Top 3 front runners coming up on some back markers. Thank you, Perry. Nicely done. Kenny Wen going to be leading us out down that front straightaway. Man in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Alexis in the 4. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Lee, you'll have first, second, third, and fourth coming up on you next. And that was CJ putting it upside down. So that's going to drop him to the top 4 right now. So Kenny Nguyen on top. Nick Bayette in the 2. Alexis in the 3. Looks like CJ in the 4. Watch by start finish line. Marshall by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Nicely done. Race number 12. 13.5 4-wheel expert A main event. You will next. That'll be an 11-car main event. 11-car main event. So I'll need about only 6 of those drivers from my 13.5 A main out on the track to Marshall for race number 13. The rest I'll need for race number 14. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Kenny Nguyen put it upside down. That's going to move. Nguyen still into the lead. Bayette into the 2. Man into the 3. Crepeau in the 4. Crepeau right now. Alexis Helmrich in the 5. Anthony Helmrich, Rich Brown, Mayfield, Tristan out early on. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. That's like you. He doesn't talk to anybody. Yeah. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Race number 11 on deck. Race number 12. 13.5 4-wheel expert A main event coming at you next. Kenny Nguyen on top. Right now by the start finish line. In the 2 is going to be Nick Bayette. Now CJ Mann moving into the 2. Bayette into the 3. Crepeau in the 4. Alexis Helmrich in the 5. There's Helmrich in the 5 over the over-under. Anthony in the 6. Right now, first, second, and third. In front of the driver's stand they go. There's Kenny Nguyen, CJ Mann, and Bayette with 4:30 in, 4:40 in, 2:15 to go. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Nicely done. That's the way it's supposed to be done. CJ, thank you very much. CJ and Kenny got into it. Now Nick Bayette going to take over that top spot. 5 minutes in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. Race number 12. 13.5 4-wheel expert A main event. Going to be coming at you next. 13.5 4-wheel expert A coming at you next. Watch it out front, guys. It is going to be Bayette on top. Kenny Nguyen in the 2. CJ Mann with Crepeau now pulling up into the top 4 with Helmrich in the 5. So first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Come by start finish line right about now. Gentlemen with the little child over on the wall. Need to be over on the side of the wall. Need to be on the other side of the wall, please. Thank you very much. Just in case they get lost on the straightaway, I don't want them to get hit. If you want to go to the opposite side and stand over by the wall, you're more than welcome to. With 5:40 in, 1:20 to go. It's going to be Bayette, Nguyen, Mann, and Crepeau. Perry, you got first, second, and third coming upon you. You know what to do. No harm, no foul. Thank you very much. With 6 minutes in, 1 to go. 6 in, 1 to go. Race number 12 coming at you next. Race number 12 coming at you next. That is going to be my 13.5 4-wheel expert A 4-wheel drive event. That is an 11-car race. So you guys know what to do. Stand appropriately on the stand and, well, wear your masks. Now Kenny Nguyen getting it wrong, coming off the end of the short chute. CJ Mann knocking on his back door. Nick Bayette going to be leading out. Nguyen in the 2, Mann in the 3. Crepeau getting it wrong, coming on the front straightaway. That's going to move Alexis into the top 4 now with 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Second and third. Over the over-under they go. CJ Mann looking high, looking low with no place to go. Coming through the switchback section. Down the front straightaway they go. Leader on the track is going to be Nick Bayette from the 10th spot up. Kenny Nguyen and Mann lining up on the inside with less than 5. Alexis in the 4. That is going to be 2 and 1. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Rich Brown, you are done. Stephen Anthony, you are done. Perry Mayfield, you are done. Nick Bayette, you are done. Lee Helmrich, you are done. Kenny Nguyen, you are done. CJ Mann, you are done. Alexis Helmrich, you are done. Waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers, blow off your areas. Race number 12, 13.5 4-wheel expert A main event. You are going to be coming up in less than 2. Colin, when my car is done charging, please bring it up with body. Thank you. See, that's why we can't have anything nice. You keep breaking it. All right. Blowers down, blowers down. Drivers from race number 11, I need you out on the track, please. Drivers from race 11 out on the track. Race number 12, roll them out, check them in. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Roll them out, check them in. I should have every spot out there covered. I should have 10 marshals on the track.
Jim Sylvie. John Henry III. Alan Dreby. Shizil Anila. Sean Hewelskamp. Ryan Collar.
All right. With that being said, no more laps, no more laps. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. After race 12, put a little water down. After race 12, put a little water down. Marshals to your spots. Should have every spot covered. I don't want any marshals from that last race back in the pits. You guys all need to be out on the track. Every spot should be covered or doubled up, please.
Ryan Prince.
Qualifying in the 11th spot, JH3. In the 10, Kevin Boyd. In the 9, Rich Chenard. In the 8, Blake Linzel. In the 7, Cody Witchman. In the 6, Sean Hewelskamp. In the 5, Alan Dreby. In the 4, Ryan Prince. In the 3, Ryan Caller. In the 2, Jim Sylvie. And on the pole will be Aaron Brown. I have a clear check out of everybody. You guys know the gig. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. I'll call for rough driving. You guys are going to go with the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Do not force anything. Nicely done. Aaron Brown going to be leading us out. Sylvie in the 2, Caller in the 3, Prince in the 4, Dreby. Looks like Hewelskamp. Nicely done, guys. Keep them clean, keep them clean. Make your passes clean. Watching the back front runners. It is going to be Jim Sylvie leading out. Ryan Caller in the 2. Brown trying to go over the top of Caller. Brown definitely with the fast, hot hand. Got to put the rubber down. So it's Sylvie leading out. Caller in the 2. Brown in the 3. Prince in the 4. Dreby. Hewelskamp. Witchman. Linzel. Henry. Chenard. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. March back straightaway. Back straightaway. Back straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Let's keep it clean, guys. Watch my start finish line. Everybody going upside down. Meanwhile, Sylvie with a mighty hi-ho. See ya down that front straightaway. Ryan Prince in the 2. Alan Dreby in the 3. Linzel. Hewelskamp, Witchman, Brown. Looks like Chenard, Caller. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Witchman and Brown getting into it. Chenard getting to the back end of Witchman with no place to go. 1 minute in, 6 to go. Race number 12 on deck. Race number 13, novice A-main event. You will be up next, putting water down after this race, water after this race. And then race number 13 will be on deck. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. All right, out front is going to be Jim Sylvie. Pick up Sylvie right now. Down the front straightaway, coming over the floater double. Witchman got the leader and second coming upon you. Boyd and Henry, you'll have the leader coming upon you. Dreby in the 3 spot. He's got Aaron Brown knocking on his back door with Ryan Prince in the 2. Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. He is 1.4 back door. Watch it on the straightaway. Watch it on the straightaway. It is clear. Sylvie getting it wrong, top of the hill. Prince collecting him. So now Prince going to take over the top spot. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. JH3 got second working with you. Now Prince at Marshall out front, please. Prince leading out. Sylvie in the 2. Here comes Dreby and Brown. Now Brown around the outside of Dreby. Brown with all kinds of motor. Ripping that triple. Watching the center. Watching the center. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Jim Sylvie in 2. Cody, you got second and third. Come on. Marshall by start finish line. Marshall inside by start finish line. Inside by start finish line. It is clear. It is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Jim Sylvie in the 2. Aaron Brown in the 3. Dreby in the 4. Looks like Caller in the 5. Hewelskamp in the 6. Off the end of straightaway they go. Brown and Sylvie. That'll be a battle for second and third. Sylvie and Brown going at it. Meanwhile, Ryan Prince running like the rabbit scared. Coming down that front straightaway he goes. Associated 74 with 3:10 in, 3:50 to go. Ryan Prince on top. Jim Sylvie in the 2. Aaron Brown in the 3. Dreby in the 4. Caller, Hewelskamp, Chenard, Linzel, Witchman, Boyd, and Henry. Rounding out my top 11. Remember, Divers Faster Car coming upon you. You guys know the gig. I'm sure there's a reason. Ryan Prince out on top. Jim Silve doing what he does best, keeping it high and tight on the coping, making it Aaron Brown going to work for it. It is Silve in the 2, Brown in the 3, Drebby in the 4, Caller in the 5. Leader right now off the end of the straightaway he goes, coming over the floater tabletop, coming up on Henry and Chenard. 3:45 in, 3:50 to go. Marsh top of the hill. It is clear. JH, she'll have second and third coming up on you soon enough. You know what to do. Thank you very much, and battle on. Leader right now is going to be Ryan Prince coming up on the back door of Chenard. Then you got a battle going on for second and third between Silve and Brown. Coming down the off-camber section they go. Through the center section, then you got Caller and Drebby going at it for fourth and fifth with 4:15 in. 2:45 to go. Leader is going to be Ryan Prince getting it spun around. Watching the center section, it is clear. There is Ryan Prince by the start finish line. They got Chenard between second and third. Silve and Brown going to be going at it in the 4th spot. Going to be Alan Drebby. Ryan Caller in the 4. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Cody getting it wrong at top of the hill. That's going to drop him back a spot or two. There's Ryan Prince. There is Silve. Brown putting it upside down. Alan Drebby not close enough to capitalize with the techno. So now Aaron Brown sending a distant third to Silve's second. Off the end of straightaway is going to be Ryan Prince trying to lead out A1. Going to be going into A2 with a lead. Remember, you are going to be starting on how you finish in this race. Marshall top of the hill, Marshall top of the hill. That was Brown putting it upside down. So Drebby and Caller both get by. So now Brown into the top 5. Drebby into the top 3. Rich, you got third and fourth right in front of you. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, John. Ryan Prince leading out. Now Ryan Caller now trying to set his sights on Alan Drebby with 1:40 to go. Aaron Brown falling apart like a crack addict going through detox right now. With 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watch the short shoot. Watch the short shoot. It is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Jim Silve 1.2 back. In that 3 spot is going to be Alan Drebby now, making his debut into that 4-wheel drive expert division. Ryan Caller in the 4. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch Drebby hooks up a pipe. Nope, that wasn't Drebby. That was Boyd. That'll be third and fourth with you there, Cody. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Thank you, guys. Nice working together. Ryan Prince coming up on the back door of Huelskamp. Count. Marshall West inside out the front straightaway. Prince getting it upside down. Silve going to move into that top spot. And looks like Ryan Prince maybe losing a little mojo. Not quite sure with 6:10 in. 50 seconds to go. It is Jim Silve leading out. Prince into the 2. Caller now moving into the top 3. Looks like Drebby in the 4. Aaron Brown now working on the back door of Drebby for that top 5. Going set it down, set it down. Set it down. Are you still racing? I can't hear you with a mask on. Sorry. If you... Or you can roll down. So back up front with 10 seconds to go. It's going to be Jim Silve leading out. Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. Caller in the 3. There's Caller. Aaron Brown now moving into the top 4 with time expiring. That will be a race. Caller, you are done. Brown, you are done. Cody Witchman, you are done. Drebby, you are done. Kevin Boyd, you are done. Waiting on several cars. Jim Silve taking the win. You are done. Ryan Prince, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's grab those blowers. We're going to start blowing off the track. Marshall's grab the blowers. Start blowing off the track. And we're going to put a little water down. Race number 13. Silve and Prince. Silve and Prince. I need you to marshal for race number 14. Silve and Prince. Marshall for race 14. Everybody else out on the track to marshal for race 13. All right, not quite sure why my 13.54 expert drivers are disappearing back into the pits. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please. Roll them out, check them in.
Josh
Remember,
Baker.
you're going to be starting on how you finished in that first race. So it's going to
Darren
be
Price.
Nico on the pole, Alyssa in the 2, Jaree going to be starting in spot number 3, Josh are going to be in spot number 4.
Nico D'Angel.
It's going to roll them out, check them in. Race number 13 going to be starting here in
Alyssa
1
Hellman.
minute. Race number 13 starting in 1 minute.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, straightaways closed, straightaways closed. Going our cars lined up. Again, Nico on the pole, Alyssa in the 2, Jaree in the 3, and Josh in the
15 seconds to the
4.
start of the race.
All right. With that being said, driver's ready, marshal's ready. We're going to go with the sound of the tone. And we're rocking and rolling with our race number 13, novice A2. Leading us out. Easy, drivers, easy. Oh, Nico, looks like he's broken a front tie rod. Somebody can maybe pop that back on. Got to let him get to the car, though. It's going to be Alyssa leading out. Josh in the 2. Nico, if you don't want to try and fix your car, you need to stop. Unless it's broken. All right, I guess go and pull it off. Marshall by start finish line. Rough bit of luck for Nico. So that's going to move Josh Baker, who had a DNF in the first round, up into that lead spot. Alyssa in the 2, Jaree in the 3. Race number 14. Short course A2, you're going to be up next. Again, I'll need Sylvain and Prince to marshal for the next race. Sylvain and Prince to marshal for the next race. Why, sure, why not? Hi. Well, it's not Blue Drink, I can tell you that. Leading out is going to be Josh Baker. In the 2 spot, going to be Alyssa Helmrich. In that 3 spot is going to be Jaree Price. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time today at our 2020 Haul-In for the holidays. I already make plans for next year because I like to have it bigger and better every single year. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out and supporting our charity event this year. Again, hopefully you guys are having a fun time. Guys walked away with some prizes after all was said and done, or just having a good old time hanging out with your friends. Watch in center section. Watch center section. It is clear. Race number 13 on deck. Race number 14, my short course A2. Going to be coming at you next. Josh Baker leading out. Alyssa Helmrich in that 2. Jaree in the 3 spot. Unfortunately, rough luck for Nico. But nice to have you out nonetheless. Thanks for coming out, Nico. Do appreciate it. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 4 to go. 3 in, 4 to go. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Josh Baker leading out. Look at Aaron Brown. So high he can fly. Alyssa Helmrich in that 2. Alyssa knocking on the back door. I'll stop talking. Baker starting to succumb to the pressure. It's going to be Baker leading out. Alyssa Helmrich in the 2. Jerry Price in the 3. Top 3 front runners all on the same lap. It's anybody's ball game. 4:30 in, 2:30 to go.
Two minutes left.
Baker and Helmrich going at it. Got to make your passes clean. Baker pushing it wide. Alyssa putting it upside down. Baker looking to the inside. Alyssa back to the inside. Coming down that front straightaway. It's a battle royale. Alyssa Helmrich and Josh Baker. Make it clean, guys. Baker looking to the inside. Oh, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. And go. It's going to be Alyssa and Josh going at it through the top of the hill. Jury in that 3 spot. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers and Silve and Prince out on the track to corner marshal, please. With less than a minute go, guys. Less than a minute to
1 minute
go.
left.
It's going to be Josh Baker leading out. Alyssa Helmrich in the 2. Jerry Price in the 3. You're watching race number 13, my novice A2. Coming at you here. Race number 14 is going to be my short course A main event. Now Josh getting it wrong in this intersection. Alyssa going to go back to that top spot with 15 seconds to go. Will she get by for one more? Less than 10 drivers.
You know, like your parking ticket? Says kitchen pass is expired.
And that is going to be time. Finish the lap. You are on. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Josh Baker taking home the 2. You are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers and Silve and Prince out on the track to corner marshal for my short course A main event. Alyssa Helmrich taking home the win in A2. That is our race. Waiting on Jury. And that is our race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers, start blowing off the track. And
The race is
race
completed.
number 14 coming at you next. Race number 14 coming at you next.
Brian Whipple.
All right, let's go and get our marshals out on the track, please. Marshals out on the track. Race number 14. You can roll them out, check them in. Blowers down, blowers down, blowers down.
JJ.
So it's going to be Blake Linzel on the pole, Caden in the 2,
Blake Linsell.
Dave Fout in the 3, Weibel in the 4, Santos in the
Meatball.
5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there, Turbo. You trying to catch, air with, oh, God. Huh? So straightaways closed, straightaways closed, straightaways closed, straightaways closed.
1 minute to the
Marshals
start
your
of the race.
spots. Marshals your spots. So spot number 3 is going to be left open for Mr. Fout. Unfortunately, Mr. Fout has a I'm going to say it, Dave. Sorry. Can you
35
smell what the
seconds to the start
Rock
of the
is
race.
cooking? Oh, yeah. Somebody needs to bring the marshmallows. With that being said, driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Going to the sound of the tone. And we're rolling. Blake going to be leading us out. Caden in the 2. Josh in the 3. Weibel in the 4. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, thank you very much, Ryan. If you can stand up for me, I appreciate it. Colin Tice. Go inside and get me water out of the refrigerator, please. Thank you. Blake Lindsell going to be leading us out. Caden Lindsell in the 2. The equalizer in spot number 3. Race number 15. 21.5 A2 going to be coming at you next. 21.5 A2 going to be coming at you next. Now Blake and Caden. Caden, by the way, I give you full authority to use the bumpers for what they're designed. Blake, I do so as well. Now it's going to be Caden Lindsell leading out in that 2 spot. Blake in the 3, but here comes the equalizer. Brian Weibel, not a force to not be reckoned with. Oh, yummy. Race number 14 on deck. It's going to be Blake Lindsell leading out. Caden in the 2. Weibel in the 3. Race number 15. 21.5 A2. You will be up next. 21.5 A2. You will be up next. I'll need these 5 drivers, actually 4 drivers, and I'll need at least 3 volunteers to help me out. Colin Lake, you can help me out marshaling, of course, as well as Riley Schaefer, you can help me out marshaling as well. 21.5 A2 going to be coming at you next. It's Blake Lindsell on top. Caden in the 2, Brian in the 3, Santos in the 4. 2 minutes in, 5 to go. 2 in, 5 to go. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate the effort on that. It's going to be Blake Lindsell leading out. Blake trying to go home with a Penguin Trophy tonight. Looking high, looking low. He's looking for a way to go. Caden in that 2 spot. We all know that the second main is usually a little more heavily weighted, so Caden giving it all she's got, Captain. Weibel in the 3, Santos in the 4. Blake Lindsell leading out, Caden in the 2, 3 minutes in, 4 to go, 3 in, 4 to go. You're watching race number 14, my short course A main event, A2 to be exact. I will need these 4 drivers, and I'll need at least 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 15, at least 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 15. Blake Lindsell leading out. Caden in the 2. Caden another 1.1 back. The equalizer. Oh, rude. I don't even think he lifted on that, Brian. I'd stop helping him. It's going to be Blake Lindsell leading out. Caden in the 2. Weibel in the 3. 3:40 in. 3:20 to go. You're watching race number 14. Race number 15 coming at you next. Race 15 coming at you next. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. It is clear. Drivers, you got 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. We're watching race number 14. Starting to slow this one down with 2:30 left to go on the master clock. Blake Lindsell leading out. Caden in the 2. Caden 1.2 back. Caden, like he did in the first round, starting to work up on the back door of Blake. 1.6 is the gap now. Marshall in the center section. Marshall center section. And you better give him like a $20 bill after that one. Starting to wind this one down with 110 left to go. 110 left to go. It is Blake Lindsell on top. Caden Lindsell in the 2. Brian Weibel in the 3. Santos in the 4. Race number 15. 21-5. A2 going to be coming at you next. 21-5. A2 coming at you next. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers, and I'll need at least 3 volunteers to help me out. 3 volunteers to help me out with the next race would be appreciated. With 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. You're watching race number 14, race number 15, coming at you next. Blake Lindsell on top. Caden in the 2, Brian in the 3. With 20 seconds to go, 20 seconds to go. Watch come on the front straightaway. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate that. Less than 10, less than 10. Blake's going to get by for one more. Caden's going to get by for one more. Let's see what the equalizer is going to play into effect on this one. Swing and a miss. Time has expired. Keep them going until we call you done, drivers. Keep them going until we call you done. Blake going to seal the deal in 2. That is a race. All stop marshals. Blake, you are done. Brian, you are done. Caden, you are done. And Josh, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. Taking the win, Blake Lindsell. Caden Lindsell in the 2. Race number 15. $21.5 A1. A2, you are going to be up next. $21.5 A2, you are going to be up next. All right, and again, I need these 4 drivers and 3 volunteers. 3 volunteers to help me out. 3 volunteers to help me out. All right, blowers down, blowers down. You guys can go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. So it's going to be Stephen Antony on the pole, Nick Bayette in the 2, Mike Caller in the 3, Lyle Lamb in the 4, Kenny Wynn in the 5, Alan Crawford in the 6, Dave Rosen in the 7, Dave Fout in the 8, Phil Rowan in the 9, Victor Crepeau in the 10.
Kenny Wynn.
Rowan left, Crepeau left. All right, so straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed. Let's go get our marshals on the track, please. Marshals on the track. Yes, I do need a couple volunteers. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Thank you very much, Anthony. Nico. Nico, can I get you on cone number 1 for me, please? Thank you very much. I got Caden right there. I got Josh. Thank you very much for hopping out there, helping me out.
Nick Bayette.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. And let's see here. So Stephen on the pole.
45 seconds.
Nick Bayette in the 2. Caller in the 3. Lyle Lamb in the 4. Lyle, are you still out there, or did you leave? He gone. All right, so spot number 4 remains open.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Kenny Wynn in the 5. Crawford in the 6. Rosen in the 7. Boom shalakalaka. 21.5 A2. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're rolling. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. And he leading out. Bayette in the 2, Caller in the 3. Looks like Wen, Crawford, Fout, and Rosen. That's going to be my running orders. Top 7 cars going around the track. Looks like we lost 3. Sorry about that. Hopefully they had a good time. Now Wen looking to the inside. Oh, Crawford over the top. That must be the UV working its magic right now. So it is going to be Antony on top. Bayette in the 2. Crawford in the 3. Fout. Wen. Oh, and looks like somebody gets hooked up with the pipe. That was Crawford. No harm, no foul. Nice long A main event. 45 seconds in. 6:15 to go. Plenty of time to make up some time. It is Stephen Antony leading out. Nick Bayette in the 2. Caller in the 3. Wen, Fout, and Crawford. That's going to be my top 5 with Rosen around on my top 7, excuse me. Race number 16, 17.5 A2. You will be up next. Race 16, 17.5 A2. You'll be up next. I'll need these 7 drivers on the track. So right now, Fout and Crawford going at it for 5th and 6th. Leader on track coming down that front straightaway. That is Stephen Antony leading out. Nick Bayette in the 2. Caller in the 3. Kenny Wen in the 4. Crawford now finding his way around Fout. Crawford pushing a little wide. No harm, no foul. Race 16. You will be up next. Race 16. You will be up next. That's my 17.5 A2. Putting water down after race number 17. Water after race 17. And that'll carry us through till the end of our races today. Track will be closed at the conclusion of our races tonight. After. So it's going to be Stephen Antony leading out. Antony right now through the pitcher's mound. Down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot is going to be Nick Bayette. In the 3 is going to be Caller with Kenny Wen in the 4. Crawford in the 5. Looks like Fout in the 6. Rosen in the 7. 2 minutes in. 5 to go. I'll need the 6 drivers and Colin Lake. Colin Lake, I will need you to marshal the next race. Colin Lake, I'll need you to marshal the next race. 2:20 in, 4:40 to go. 4:40 to go. It's going to be Stephen Antony leading out. Bayette in the 2. Caller in the 3. Wen in the 4. Crawford in the 5. Fout in the 6. Rosen in the 7. Whoa, Stephen Antony put it upside down. That's going to move Bayette and Caller on by for first and second. Antony going to drop it to the 3. Kenny Wen not close enough to capitalize, but definitely a lot closer on the lead pack now. Caller got a rearview mirror full of Stephen Antony. Got to keep it clean, guys. Off the end of straightaway. Stephen Antony looking to the inside, not able to capitalize there. So now second, third, and fourth. That is Caller, Antony, and Wen. By the start-finish line they go. Nick Bayette trying to run like the rabbit scared. Alan Crawford in that top 5. Caller trying to find a way around Stephen Antony. Through the triple section they go. It's going to be Nick Bayette on top. Stephen Antony now pulling back into the top 2. Caller into the 3. Kenny Wen in the 4. Crawford in the 5. You're watching race number 15. Race number 16, watch by start finish line. Fout getting it wrong, and that was Rosen getting it wrong. No harm, no foul. Watch the crossover, watch the crossover, watch the crossover. It is clear. Thank you, Dave. Nicely done. Race number 15 on deck. Race number 16, 2-wheel drive, 17.5 A2. You will be up next. I'll need these 6 drivers. And my kid out there to corner marshal for me, please. Nick Bayette leading out. Antony in the 2. Watch the crossover, watch the crossover, watch the crossover. Caller, Wen. That is my 3rd and 4th. That is be 4th on you. There you go. Thank you very much. Crawford sitting in the top 5. Now Kenny Wen getting it wrong. Oh, excuse me. That was Rosen getting it wrong coming on the front straightaway. Putting water down after race number 16. Water after 16. Watching by start finish line. It is clear. Nicely done, guys. Thank you very much. That's how it's supposed to be done. Watching the crossover, watching the crossover. Leader going to be Nick Bayette. In that 2 spot is going to be Stephen Antony. In the 3, Mike Caller. Kenny Wen in the 4. Drivers, you got 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. I'm pretty sure that was the definition of bumping uglies. Nick Bayette on top. Stephen Antony in that 2. Mike Caller in the 3. Kenny Wen in the 4. Alan Crawford in that top 5. Race number 16, 17.5 stock buggy A2.
2 minutes left.
Going to be coming at you next. If you're so inclined, tell your family and friends to tune into Facebook. There might be a Facebook Live of that main event going on. Just saying. Drivers, you have 145 left to go. 145 left to go. Rosen going to be pulling it off. You hit him because you didn't stop. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Nick Bayette on top. Stephen Antony in that 2 spot. Watch top of the hill. Caller putting it upside down. Here comes Kenny Wen now. Moving into that top 3. Caller going to drop it to the 4. Crawford in the 5. Fout and Rosen off early on. You're watching race number 15. Race number 16, 2-wheel drive, 17-5 A2 going to be coming at you next. 17-5 A2 going to be coming at you next. What up?
1 minute left.
Yeah, I'm in 17. Watching the crossover, watching the crossover. Crawford getting it wrong on the crossover. No harm, no foul. Drivers, you have 50 seconds left to go. 50 seconds left to go. You're watching the tail end of race number 15 here at our 2020 Haul In for the Holidays here at Hobby Action Raceway. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. We're winding down our 21-5 A2. Why? Because we can. Up next is going to be the hot and heavy 17-5 A2. Ryan Prince dominating in that first round with less than 10 on the master clock. So we'll be flipping it around. We're going to go on Facebook Live and pulling on our 17-5 A2 here in just a few moments. Hi, Ronnie Rifkin. Happy holidays to you. That is going to be time. Finish lap, you are on. Finish lap, you are on. Finish lap, you are on. That is going to be a race. Dave Fout, Alan Crawford, you are all done. Mike Caller, you are done. Kenny Wen, you are done. Waiting on two. Nick Bayette trying to lead it out to the final corner. Nick Bayette, you are done. And Stephen Antony, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. I haven't called track open yet, so no cars should be running yet. Marshals on the track. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate that. Jamie Smith, happy holidays to you. I know, Ronnie. I miss you guys, too. You guys have a good holiday season. Send Spencer my best, obviously. Race number 15 is done. Race number 16. I got to do a little work here real quick, Ronnie, so I apologize.
The race is completed.
All right, race number 15, drivers. I need you guys out on the track, please. Colin Lake, I need you on the track to corner marshal, please. Thank you very much. You are out there. And race number 16. This is my 17-5 A2. I'm going to switch it around. We're going to do our check-ins for our 17-5 A2. This is a live Facebook video. Boom. Here we go. Haul In for the holidays here at Hobby Action Raceway. Roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshal your spots. So your grid
Sean Huelskamp
for this race is going to be
Why not? Ryan
in the 10 spot,
Aaron
Riley
Brown.
Schaefer. In the
Aaron
9,
Been there, done
Anthony Grunkmeyer. In the 8, Alan Dreby. In the 7, Brian Day. In the 6, Sean Huelskamp. In the 5, Randy Locken. In the 4, James Gallatin. In the 3, Aaron Brown. In the 2, Scott Spear. And on the pole is going to be Ryan Prince. We're going to get the blower down, and with that, straightaway is closed. This is your 17-5 A2. Marshals to your spots, please. I need all my marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I'm not quite sure why I got people going back to the pits. Need all my marshals on the track, please. I got Crawford there. My kid there. I got Antony there. I got Wen there. Nick, I need you over here on cone number 3, please. Nick on cone number 3. All right, just what I like to see. Everybody's got their spots covered.
35 seconds to the start of the race.
This is your 17-5 A2 inverted grid.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Brian Kinwall, drivers ready. Marshals ready. Keep it clean at the sound of the tone. And Ryan Prince locked and loaded out of the hole. He's going to be leading out Scott Spear. I'm going to be trying to do this while I'm announcing. Ryan Prince leading out Scott Spear in the 2. Aaron Brown into the 3. Gallatin getting it wrong in the center section. Going to drop him back to top 7. Kid right there to get it. No harm, no foul. Ryan Prince off the end of the short chute. Associated in that 2 spot is going to be the factory ride of Scott Spear. Reedy Associated. PTM Power, a.k.a. Shot Ride. Aaron Brown with the Yokomo in the 3. Gallatin in the 4. Huelskamp in the 5. Brian Day in the 6. Looks like somebody else. Locken now moving into the top 4, Top 3 frontrunners. That is Aaron Brown in the 3 spot. Ryan Prince, though, Got a rear view mirror full of Scott Spear. Through the pitcher's mound they go. Coming down that front straightaway, it is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Scott Spear in the 2. Aaron Brown in that 3 spot. Coming by the start-finish line right about now in front of me. That is Ryan Prince, Scott Spear, and Aaron Brown so close. Man, you could call them kissing cousins. Then you got Randy Locken with the low-C raw speed ride. In that top 4, Hulskamp, Brian Day, and Gallatin watching on the top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. That is upside down. That is going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer, leader, 2nd and 3rd coming upon you. Please hold your line. Right now leading out is going to be Ryan Prince. He's got Scott Spear looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go over the tabletop. Oh, there we're going to go. Coming by the start-finish line right about now. Ryan Prince leading out. Spear in the 2, Brown in the 3. Locken. There's a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. That is Randy Locken, Hulskamp, and Gallatin off the end of the straightaway. It's going to be Ryan Prince leading out with 1:45 in on 5:15. This is a 7-minute A2. Ryan Prince leading out. Al Drebby, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd working with you. Boom, you are in and going. Coming down that short chute, it is going to be Ryan Prince. Gap between 1st and 2nd, 0.4 of a second. Scott Spear giving it all he's got. Ryan Prince says, not going to happen, dude. Coming down the off-camber they go. Spear looking to the inside, not able to capitalize there. Aaron Brown waiting to pick up some pieces. Top 3 front runners. Through the back straightaway they go. Prince puts it up on 2 wheels, Bo Luke style. That's going to move Spear into the top spot with Ryan Prince dropping it to the 2. Aaron Brown into the 3. There's your top 2 front runners. Coming down that front straightaway over the off-camber pitcher's mound. It is going to be Scott Spear, Ryan Prince, and Aaron Brown. Top 3 coming down the front straightaway. Then in the 4th spot, back a little further, is going to be Randy Locken. Low-C raw speed ride with Lacatan or James Gallatin, the bus driver, pulling up on the top 5. Now Randy getting it wrong, coming to the top of the hill. Lacatan moves the inside. Top 4 for James Gallatin. Hulskamp in the 6. Schaefer, Drebby, and why not? There's your leader right there, Scott Spear. Team associated, Reedy Power PTM, a.k.a. Shod Vehicle, hooked up and honking here, 17.5 A2. The local legend, as we like to call him, or flip-flop, in my opinion. By the start-finish line he goes. In that 2 spot, now it's going to be Aaron Brown. In the 3 is going to be Ryan Prince. So Prince dropping it to 3. Didn't see quite what happened. James Gallatin in the 4, Locken in the 5. Hulskamp in the 6. Day in the 7, Schaefer, Drebby, and that's going to be your running order. Right now, Scott Spear off the end of the short chute, coming by the floater double. Coming into the off-camera pitcher's mound, making that left-right, coming down the short chute. Down the diagonal straightaway he goes. Over the floater tabletop, coming in from the driver's stand. Double, single action. Almost like I know what I'm talking about. Announcing and doing a Facebook Live video at the same time. What? Through the off-camera pitcher's mound. I know, right? In that 2 spot is going to be Aaron Brown. I heard you. Aaron Brown going to be 1.9 back. How do you know? Years of experience. Riley Schaefer got the leader and 2nd coming upon you. Brian Day, leader and 2nd in front of you. Thank you very much. It is going to be Scott Spear leading out down that front straightaway. By the way, we're putting a little water down after this race. So there is Scott Spear right now. Come by start-finish line. Hooked up and honking. Over the crossover he goes, dropping it in. In that 2 is going to be the Yokomo ride of Aaron Brown. In the 3 is going to be Ryan Prince. So a gap between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 1.9 to 3.0. 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. Then you got everybody else going at it. Schaefer and Day going at it for 7th and 8th. That is 2nd in front of you, Riley. Thank you very much. Right now, your leader coming down the front straightaway, Scott Spear, a.k.a. local legend, or as I know him, Punchy 2.0. Watch you in the straightaway, watch you in the straightaway. That is Scott Spear off the end of the short chute. Over the crossover he goes. In that 2 is going to be the Yokomo ride of Aaron Brown. In that 3 is going to be Ryan Prince. Prince, 1.4 back. So Brown through the off-camera pitcher's mound. He's got Schaefer in between 2nd and 3rd. Coming down the short chute they go. With 5 minutes in, 1:50 to go. There is your battle shaping up for 2nd and 3rd. There's Aaron Brown. And there is Ryan Prince. Off the end of the off-camber they go. In the 4th spot is going to be James Gallatin, Associated Reedy rider as well. So it's Associated Yokomo, Associated, and Losi in your top 5. Meanwhile, Scott Spear, let's pick him back up right now. Over the off-camera pitcher's mound. Coming down the front straightaway, trying to seal the deal. He's got less than a minute 20 to go. There is Scott Spear. come by start finish line right now. In that 2 spot, there is Aaron Brown with the Yokomo. Ryan Prince, another 1.6 back. Then it's Gallatin, Locken, Hulskamp, Day, Schaefer, Dubby, and Grunkmeyer. Watching from the driver's stand. Marshall by start finish line. Marshall by start finish line. Locken put it upside down. That's going to move Hulskamp and Day ever so slightly closer. Your leader, however, Scott Spear, coming down the diagonal straightaway in front of the driver's stand right now. Almost puts it up on 2 wheels, showing you he's got some skills to pay the bills. He doesn't rely on good looks alone. In that 2 spot is going to be Aaron Brown right there. There is Ryan Prince. Gap between Prince and Brown is going to be less than 9/10 of a second with 30 seconds to go. Brian Day, you got second and third coming upon you. Hulskamp, you got second and third. You guys are in your own battle for position, so I'm letting you know who's behind you. I'm not saying you got to pull over, but that's who's behind you with less than 20 to go. Brown in the 2, Prince in the 3. Then it's going to be Gallatin, Locken, Hulskamp, Day, Schaefer. Right now, Scott Spear coming by to click off another lap right there with less than 10. Watch the crossover. Spear going single. Watch by start finish line with 2 and 1. Prince is going to get by for 1. That is time. Finish lap you're on. Watching the center section. Watch center section. You're going to be done when you cross our finish line. Riley Schaefer, you are done. Scott Spear taking the win. You are done. Grunkmeyer, Locken, Drebby, Day, you are done. Aaron Brown, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshalls, don't go to her, please. Ryan Prince, you are done. Gallatin, and that is a race. Lyle Lamb, thanks for coming out. We do appreciate it. That is a race. Holy shnikes. With that being said, we're going to put the water down. And race number 17, 2-wheel drive modified, you'll be up next.
Alrighty, Lake's going to put some water down. Need all those drivers going to get those cars down. And then come out to marshal positions, please. Gonna get some 2-wheel modified go on right after Lake is finished with some water. Like I said, track is closed. Kyler's just working out the bugs. Make sure he's got shock pistons working. He's got his arms working, you know. Had some damage in the first round of A mains.
The race is completed.
Are you, Colin? Are you gonna do? All right, guys. I'm gonna wait for Lake to get up there real quick, and then we'll get everyone equal time on the track, and we'll get this one going. So track is not open yet. Track is not open yet. Get your one and only race announcer up there. I need a nickname for you. All right. Is it Miss or Mr. Peggy? Well, you just. All right, two will modified drivers going to slowly roll him out, check him
Local
in,
legend.
watch it in the straightaway, watch it in the straightaway.
Silva.
Lake's car is there. Watch the triple. Watch it in the straightaway, watch it in the straightaway, watch it in the straightaway.
Perry Mayfield.
Watch the
Ryan
end
Pollard.
of the straightaway,
Jerry Walden.
watch the end of the straightaway, Spear. All right, let's
Kevin
get
Gatton.
this one going. Go ahead and get him checked
Logan
in.
Richmond.
Drivers, give you a few extra laps since we just added some water. Remember, marshals, watch area, not the race. And we'll get this one going here in a few laps. This is just warm-up, so do not break them. We'll watch by the start-finish line. It is clear. Watch coming on straightaway. It is clear. It's going to be a number 2 of 2 modified here. Last time it was Spear taking the top spot with Lake Gatton. That's your top 3. See if there's going to be any mix-ups or any changes. Alrighty, drivers looking good. Everyone's looking pretty good now. Got this last group real quick. Watch the crossover. Alrighty, straightaway is going to be closed. Straightaway is going to be closed, drivers. Watch over the crossover. We're going to start how you guys last finished. So, we're going to have Spear on the 1, Lake on the 2, Gatton on the 3, Silve on the 4, Caller on the 5, Walters on the 6, Witchman on the 7, and Perry Mayfield on the 8. Please no talking on the driver's stand. You have 40 years of experience. You should know how to do. All right, marshals, please look live. Watch area, not the race. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're going to sound the tone. And we're off. This is 2 modified A number 2 coming out of Hobby Action Raceway. Lake makes a little small mistake. Gatton gets in with him, but no harm. We got one more Marshall, one more in the corner. Lake gonna get the worst end of that one, so it's gonna be a Lake and Gatton battle. See if they can work together and crawl their way through the field right now. As they're kind of all single file line. Spear getting a little bit of a gap on 2, so Cal had rough luck the first round. Spear getting the end of that one, making a mistake on the hill. So now Caller right behind them, 1 and 2. Then you got a 3-car dance between, I believe, Walters, Witchman, Silve going down. Then you got Gatton and Lake bringing up the rear, but right there, they're catching that group up pretty quickly with only a 1 lap in. So let's see here. We still got Lake out front. Caller, Walters, Witchman moving up top. Then you got Silve, Gatton, Lake. Perry bringing up the rear down here. Always great to see Perry out here. We'll watch come on the straightaway. Work together, drivers. Work together. We'll watch the double. Caller trying to drive through Spear, but doing a little sportsman-like. Gets unfortunate luck there with Walters. All right, drivers kind of cleaning up. You got 115 down for. And we'll go 540 right here to go. Watch come on the start straightaway. Lake getting the bat in that one, but lands on all 4s. Holy cow. We'll watch the double. These drivers are out for blood, it looks like. So we still got Spear up top, followed by Walter, Caller, Lake, Witchman, Silve, Gatton, and Perry with 5:15 to go, drivers. 5:15 to go. So a whole lot of racing to go. Spear by the line. Walters by the line, separation 2.1. That's been close. I think one of the closest battles on the track. But Caller getting a little bit closer now to Walters. Then you got Lake right there. So first bad couple laps, but your leader makes a mistake. We'll see what the separation is going to be by the line. 2.2 there. Caller only less than a second behind Walter. And you got Lake. So right now, battle shaping up right here. Walter's in 2. Caller in 3. Your leader had to kind of mess up in front of that front triple now. So Jerry's right there. Ryan is right there at the top 3. Then you got Lake, Witchman, Gatton, Silva, and Mayfield. Caller's trying every different line and trying to get around Jerry, trying to figure out if inside, outside is going to work, but Jerry holding him off. Getting a little separation right there. Who's going to come down to who doesn't make a mistake? Caller looks like he made a mistake, got a little off track there. Hughescamp was right there ready to get marshaled if needed. Here comes your leader, Spear by the line. Watch out the triple. Now Lake's going to take up another spot over Caller. So we got Spear on the top, then Walter, Lake, your top 3. Then got Caller, Witchman, Gatton, Silva, and Mayfield with 3:50 to go, drivers. 3:50 to go. Race number 18. Coming up next, our 13.5 Sportsman A2. Have them ready. Let's take a lap with your leader here. Let's see where I can find him. Going over the little tabletop. Set up for the big triple in the front of the driver's stand. Nice and clean over the little rollers. Over the... Watch by start finish line. It is clear. All right, now here comes. Let's see. We can take up Spear. Come down that straightaway. A little tabletop action. See what this lap's going to be. Nice and smooth line out of Spear. Last lap was a 16.6. This lap, 16.0. So looks like his fast lap of the race, though, is a 15.8. So definitely Water working to a little bit of advantage to his tire program. Right now we got Walters on a 16.2. Lake on a 16.4. Caller with a 16.1. All these guys moving. Gatton with a 16.4. Witchman with a 16.9. Silva's got a 17.3. And Perry, 19.5. We'll watch by this triple. It is clear. Thank you, Colin. Your leader finding a little traction roll issue. On top of the hill. Jerry kind of doing a little dead man stick there. So right now 2:25 to go. Work together, drivers, work together. We got 5 minutes down,
2 minutes
2 to
left.
go, drivers. So we got Spear on the top, followed by Lake, Caller, your top 3. Walter sitting in the 4th with Gatton, Witchman, Silva, and Mayfield. Watch the triple. Clear. Good job. Your leader come by another line right now. Well, 17.6, a little slow lap there. Still got Spear on the top, followed by Lake, Caller. We got Walters, Gatton, Witchman, Silva, and Mayfield round out your field here with 1:15 to go, drivers. 1:15. No. No.
1 minute left.
Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Woo. Drivers got 40 seconds to go. Still got Spear on top. Followed by Lake. Separation right now, 6 seconds. Then got Caller. Walters, Gatton, Witchman, Silva, and Mayfield. Drivers, we got less than 10 to go, drivers. Less than 10 to go. As you cross the line, you will be done. Witchman got you at the line. You are done. Perry, you are done. Wait on a few more marshals. Work together, drivers. Work together. Boom. Spears done. Gatton's done. Jerry, Silve, and Lake. Everyone is done. Everyone's done. Spear taking that one, followed by Lake, Cal, your top three. Then Gatton, Walters, Witchman, Silve, and Mayfield right on your field. Marshals, grab that blowers. Blow off your designated areas, please.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers from that last race, please go ahead and set your cars down. Don't go into the pits. Come on out and grab a marshal position, please. We got a few more races left to go, drivers. A few more races left here. You got one. Oh, I don't know. Grab the dead.
I wasn't sure if any of those were good.
Oh, I'm sure. All righty. Let's get all those drivers out to marshal positions, please. Get those 13.5 sportsman drivers out to the track. We're going to have a few more, and Mayette's going to make it perfect.
No, Ethan, you got this one. I'll go back into
What are you going to? Oh, yeah. Who's going to marshal? All righty, drivers. Let's slowly roll them out. Check them in, please. Watch coming up the short chute. Don't hit Lake. We'll get you guys all
Stephen
checked in here, and we're
CJ.
going to get this one
Alexis Helmer.
underway.
Kenny Wynn. Rich Brown.
Watch the crossovers.
Helmer.
Want to make sure everyone
Perry
jumps
Mayfield.
it. No broken cars. Perfect. Hey, Caller. Yeah, you guys will know what to do.
Nick Bayet.
All right, just looking at checking out of Victor. Is he going to make this one? Is it Victor in the building? Nope. All righty. Remember, drivers, don't break the cars. Ooh, that one looks broken. All righty, drivers. Straightaway's going to be closed. Straightaway's going to be closed. No more laps. No more laps. Again, look at Perry's car. Is it good? All right, drivers. No more laps. No more laps. We're going to start you guys off just how you last finished. So, on A1, we had Nick Bayet in the 1, Kenny in the 2, CJ Mann in the 3, Alexis in the 4, Victor in the 5, Anthony in the 6, Helmrich in the 7, Brown in the 8, Mayfield in the 9. Let's get those cars lined up. I believe we're going to be missing number 5. We should be good. All right, marshals, please watch your area and not the race. Drivers ready? Let's keep it clean. We're going to sound the tone. And we're off. Just as they started, single file line, nice and clean. Remember, you can't win on the first lap, but you sure can lose it. Just like they started, keep it nice and clean. CJ Mann already weaving in and out. Dyson, watch coming over the tabletop. It's clear. So we got a bunch of cars. CJ Mann getting side by side. Lexus getting there, but no harm, no foul. All going to keep going. Work together, drivers. Work together. Watch by the start finish line. Watch by the start finish line. Remember, drivers, it's a long race. Still got 6 minutes and 6:20 to go, drivers. 6:20 to go. So don't get too upset. Let's keep the rubber wheel side down and let's race on. Watch on the top of the hill. It is clear. Watch come on the straightaway. That car looks to be broken. There you go. Perry going to pull that one off, unfortunately. Alrighty, so we got 5:55 to go. We still got Kenny out top, followed by Bet, Man, Alexis, Lee, Anthony, Rich. Running order right now with 5:45 to go, drivers. This is 13.5 Sportsman A number 2. I'll admit it. This is 13.5 Sportsman, but I love the sportsmanship. Someone takes someone out in an accident, they stop and wait. That's what it's all about. It's always appreciated. Showing good sportsmanship right there. So right now we still got Kenny up top. The fast lap of he's got a fast lap of a 17.5. Bayet in the 2, CJ Mann in the 3. Then we got Lee, Alexis, Anthony, Rich Brown, and Mayfield out early, unfortunately. Watch come on the triple. Watch come on the triple. Thank you. We're going to have race number 19, I believe, coming up. It's going to be our expert four-wheel drive. Everyone kind of slowly separating themselves apart here on the track, keeping it nice and clean racing. So got Kenny in the 1, Bayette in the 2. Deficit is 2 seconds behind Kenny. Then we got Man. We got Lee, Alexis, Anthony, Brown. Perry off early, unfortunately. Got a whole bunch of cars working together right here now on the start-finish line. Over the crossover they go. Work together, drivers, work together. Watching the crossover, perfect. You guys know what to do. Remember, you still work with your leader there. They got Kenny in 1, Nick Bayette in the 2, Man in the 3. We got Helmrich, Anthony, Alexis, Brown. We got 3:30 to go, drivers, 3:30 to go. Your leader in that white, gray, or silver and orange going over the double. Roller going over the little 2 rollers by the start-finish line. Kenny going over that crossover. Nice and clean. Then you got a battle right there right behind him between Nick Bayette and CJ Man. Those cars all working together. Top 3. Watch over the crossover. Watch on top of the hill. So your top 3 right here running away kind of. Kenny's getting some pressure right now. Bayette making a move. Bayette goes inside. Watch on the crossover. Crossover. Straightaway. It's clear. I think I was heard. We'll be cautious on that top of the hill. Woo, cutting it close there. Watch in the triple. Watch the triple, drivers. It is clear. Oh, Bayette. Alrighty, so Bayette had a little rough one right there. Work together, drivers. Still got 2:25 to go, drivers. 2:25 to go. Put your heads down and just get in that rhythm. So still got Kenny on top, followed by Man. Lee moving his way up to 3rd. Bayette, Anthony, Alexis, Brown. Let's see if we can find those battle right here. Your 2 leaders, 1 and 2, going over that tabletop and that white, blue, silver four-wheel drive. And then we got the white, silver, and orange going over the crossover. Your top 2 between CJ Man and Kenny. Separation is 0.4. They are working over Pitcher's Mound, coming down that straightaway. This whole race, we got 1:45 to go, drivers. 1:45 to go. CJ Man's got it. Kenny wants it. They're going to go over that crossover for another time. How are you? I'm tired. Already, Kenny's kind of sticking his nose in on CJ, but CJ keeping that door shut. Drivers are working together nice and clean. That's how we like it. Drivers got 1:25 to go. So we got... Remember, drivers, we got race number 19, our expert 13.5 coming up next. Have them ready. Drivers, you got 6 down, 1 to go. So we got a whole minute to go between CJ Man and Kenny right now. That's the top right there. Kenny gets the back of CJ, but no harm, no foul. Like that sportsmanship lets him go. So right now, Kenny eyeing that number 1 position with 4 to 5 seconds to go. Can he do it? Trying to go over and under. Man, trying to hold that position. Look at that sportsmanship right there. I've been talking about it all night. They do wait for everyone. I love it. Woo. CJ's getting the outside, getting a little pressure. And now there's Lee right there. Now we got a 3-car dance with 25 seconds to go, drivers. You got a 3-car dance right there. CJ Man kind of got a little pressure, got a little outside, got the marbles. Now Lee sends in the inside, sticks it to that all pink 4-wheel drive of Lee Helmrich, sticking up there in the number 2 spot. Oh, he's trying to triple it. Now Kenny's got a little breathing room. Less than 10 to go, drivers. Less than 10 to go. Might be the final lap. Who wants it? Who's got it? Lee kind of gets off track. Kenny rolls it. CJ Man in the inside takes that number 1 spot. As you cross the line, you'll be done. Oh, Kenny takes on the inside line here. They go over the double. Single. Kenny's got it. Woo! Kenny going to take that one. CJ in the 2. Lee in the 3. Hang on, drivers. Marshall's waiting on a few more. Alexis done, Beth's done, and Andy's done. That is a race, drivers. Great job. All right,
Race is
marshals,
completed.
you know the grab. Grab those blowers. Blow off your designated area, please. Drivers, go ahead and get your cars. Set them down. Don't go down the pits, and come out to march position, please.
Ethan. All right, final race of the night again. Huge thanks for everyone coming on out to our 2020 Holland for the holidays here at Hobby Action Raceway. Hopefully you guys had a good time, had some extended mains, always a fun time. Let's go and get our blowers on the track. Marshall's from race number 18. I need you back out on the track. This is my 13.5 4-wheel Expert A main event. Those can be thrown away. All right, let's go ahead and get our marshals on the track, please. Marshals on the track, marshals on the track. Your qualifying order for your 13.5 4-wheel Expert A main event. Qualifying on the pole, Jim Silve. In the 2, Ryan Prince. In the 3, Ryan Caller. Aaron Brown in the 4. Alan Drebby in the 5. Huelskamp in the 6 will be open. Chenard in the 7. Lindsell in the 8. Witchman in the 9 will be open. Boyd in the 10. Henry in the 11. Roll them out, check them in. I shouldn't be looking for any marshals. Everybody should be back on the track from race number 18. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Kevin Boyd, Ryan Caller, Aaron Brown. John Henry III. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Straightaways closed, straightaways closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots,
seconds to the start of the
please.
race.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Silve on the pole, Prince in the 2,
15
Caller in
seconds
the
to the start of
3,
the race.
Brown in the 4, Drebby in the 5. Huelskamp in the 6, Chenard in the 7, Lindsell 8, Witchman 9, Boyd 10, Henry 11.
Less than 5.
Got a clear check out of everybody. With that being said, let's get our cars lined up. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We guys are going to go into the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Prince doing a little stutter on the start. It's going to be Silve leading out. Prince in the 2, Caller in the 3, Brown in the 4. Top 4 front runners with Chenard. Lindsell moving around the outside of Chenard. So now Ryan Prince going to put a rearview mirror full of Jim Silve with less than 20 in, 6:40 to go. Again, after this race, track will be closed. Huge thanks for everyone coming on out. We're going to be shutting things down pretty quick tonight. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out to our 2020 Holland for the holidays. Jim Silve leading out with a 22 for Ryan Prince in the 2, Caller in the 3, Aaron Brown in the 4. Top 2 front runners starting to put, and now Silve hooks up a pipe. Prince moves to the inside like a ninja. So now Ryan Prince going to lead out. Silve in the 2, Ryan Caller in the 3. I will have the overall results from the 2 A mains calculated at the conclusion of this race. So again, track will be closed. So again, thanks for everyone coming on out. Ryan Prince leading out. Silve in the 2. Now Aaron Brown finding his way around Ryan Caller. With 1 minute in, 6 to go. Ryan Prince on top. Jim Silve in the 2. Aaron Brown going triple. Putting the motor down, trying to find his way back up on the back door of Silve. Caller just kind of hanging out, waiting to pick up the piece. Marshall tells it, Lee. It is clear. Ryan Prince on top. Silve in the 2. Aaron Brown in the 3. Ryan Caller now working on the back door of Aaron Brown. Then you got Blake Lindsell and JH to 3 going at it for 6th and 7th. Lindsell putting it upside down. Annie right there to get him. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. It is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Watch it over the double. Watch it over the double. It is clear. Nicely done, Blake. Game on. JH got the leader working with you. Ryan Prince on top. Silve in the 2. Henry in the 3. Caller in the 4. 2 minutes in, 5 to go. 2 minutes in, 5 to go. You're watching race number 19. Final race of the day here, our 2020 Holland for the holidays. Aaron Brown starting to work up on the back door of Silve now. Brown looking to the inside, not able to capitalize there. Ryan Prince running away trying to do like he did in the two-wheel drive stock race in the A1. Kevin, you got leaders coming up on you. Thank you very much. Silva and Brown going out of Brown, lining up the triple. Doesn't pull the trigger there. Ryan Prince off the end of the short chute. Over the floater double. Silva in the 2, Brown in the 3, Caller in the 4. You're watching race number 19, final race of the night. Ryan Prince out in charge. Silva and Brown going at it. Now Ryan Prince getting it wrong in front of the driver's stand. That's going to put Silva back into the lead. So Silva, Prince, and Brown with Caller. Now Brown getting it wrong on the off the end of the straightaway. Caller looking around the outside, not able to capitalize there. Ryan Prince going to fall back into the 2 spot off the back door of Silva. Through the floater double they go. Coming through the pitcher's mound. Prince carrying all kinds of horsepower through there. With 3:30 in, 3:30 to go, halfway home. Final race of the night. Silva leading out in that top spot. Prince in the 2, Brown in the 3, Caller in the 4. It's Aaron Brown in that top 3 now. Aaron Brown putting a little distance between himself and Caller. Ryan Prince looking to the inside on Silva, not able to capitalize. Watch it over the crossover. It is clear. Prince getting it wrong on the crossover. That's going to move Aaron Brown a little bit closer. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. It is clear. Silva coming up on the back door of Chenard. That'll be leader 2nd and 3rd coming up on you and 4 soon enough. Thank you very much. Right now, Ryan Prince looking high, looking low. Ain't got no place to go. Silva got his car as wide as an 18-wheeler. Ain't going to let Prince take it easily with 4 minutes in, 3 to go. It's Silva, Prince, and Brown with Caller in the top 4. 4:40 in, 4:20 in, 2:40 to go. Final race of the night. Jim Silva leading out. Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. Aaron Brown in the 3. Caller in the 4. Top 2 front runners over the crossover. Prince trying to find a way around. Not able to capitalize there. Trying to find a way around the outside on the crossover. It's Silva leading out. Prince in the 2. Brown in the 3. Prince looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize right there with 4:20 in. 2:10 to go. It is Silva, Prince, and Aaron Brown. Caller in a distant 4th. Now Aaron Brown working up on Ryan Prince. Over the tabletop they go. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. It is clear. Jim Silva leading out. Ryan Prince in that 2. Aaron Brown in the 3. Watch coming in the pitcher's mound. Silva getting it wrong. Prince puts it upside down. Can he win right there to get it? Here comes Caller. Caller not able to get by. Nicely done, guys. So now it's going to be Aaron Brown and Silva going at it for 1st and 2nd. Silva and Brown. Over the crossover they go with 1:30 to go. Brown with all kinds of motor. Is he able to find a way around Silva? Silva trying to seal the deal in 2. Watch it in the short chute. Watch it in the short chute. It is clear. Jim Silva leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Caller in the 3. Ryan Prince into the top 4 now. Top 2 front runners to the pitcher's mound they go. Watching the pitcher's mound. It is clear. Silva off the end straightaway. Brown off the end straightaway. Brown sending it in hot with 1 minute to go. So as I like to say,
1 minute left.
Keep him rolling. 1 minute left, less than a minute to go. Silva on top. Brown in the 2. We got 50 seconds left to go. Caller in the 3. Prince in the 4. Prince trying to find a way around under braking. Not able to capitalize there. It's going to be Silva on top. Brown in the 2. Caller with Prince in tow in the 4 spot. With 30 seconds to go. And I always like to say, last 30 seconds, prison rules, baby. Anything goes. Make your passes clean. It's going to be Silva leading out. Silva puts it wrong at the top of the hill. That's going to put Aaron Brown up on top now. With 25 seconds to go, just a little miscue out of Silva top of the hill. That's all that Aaron Brown needed to slide to the inside. Remember, 2nd main is always heavily modified. Aaron Brown going triple at 6:50 in with less than 10 seconds to go. Watch top of the hill. Prince and Caller get into it. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Now Aaron Brown gets it wrong. With 2 and 1, that's going to be time. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Silva leading out. Aaron Brown going to go big. Silva going to take the win with Brown in the 2, Prince in the 3, Caller in the 4. Waiting on nobody. That is a race. I'll stop. Good racing, guys. I'll have the overall results posted here in just a second. If you feel you won, I'll have those results in just a few moments. Again, thanks so much for coming on out.